little beat. So let me say this. I am spicy AF. And I'm not no, hold up. I'm spicy AF and I am new to live streaming. I say that because I am. But anyway, this is like a very random live I'm doing because it's been a lot of going ons with TKO, Korea, Boss Life, and now Yetta got into it tonight. She got into the mix. Um, Over on Bigo, it's a live stream app, and when you get into these live stream apps, be careful because you kind of get addicted into other people's drama, right? So TKO is okay. How can I even start, y'all? I've been going on and on and on with lives about TKO, so whoever watch and tune in, they pretty much know who he is if you keep coming back whenever I go live or read or watch the video on the replay. So let me just start here. TKO had court today because I believe it was last year he was in Vegas. Him and Korea was in Vegas and they was at a restaurant. TKO was on live. Korea was sitting next to him. He started recording under women's dress, like the waitress's dress. He would record under their dresses. The waitresses had like little tiny mini skirts on. These were white women. And he was recording under their skirts when they didn't even know. So he was being a creep. And Korea was next to him. They both was laughing and joking, and Korea not one time did she step up and say this is not cool. She not one time said don't do that, you know what I mean? Nothing. She just laughed and went along with him. How dumb of a bitch is she to laugh at that? That just lets you know though her real character. It just lets you know who she really is. Just because you with a man don't mean that man identifies you. When it comes to the point when a man is your ID, then you are a low vibrational, empty, dense, superficial bitch. And that's exactly what we find that Korea is. So how about they live right now? And it was just TKO had just addressed the court. He said, nobody asked me how the court was. And Korea said, I asked you earlier. He said it turned out good. It's a lot of us out here that don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. And guess what? Don't believe it. It's best to watch, look for those documents, be on the lookout, watch out for those documents, those court records, you know, because you can't really trust anything he's saying. But he's saying that the court went well, which means that he was going to trial. What was it called? Pepper Mill Restaurant in Nevada, in Vegas. He was going to trial. He went to trial, whatever. So he's saying that it went well. What I did not like about their reaction to it is both of them was like, well, let me say this. Korea was like, that was nothing. It should have never been that big. That lets you know right there again, she is not a good person. She is not a decent person. Somebody can be completely beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, that determines their character. And her character is flawed, y'all. Her character is nasty. It's never okay. And the thing about it is you're condoning the behavior by saying it should have never got that big. Why don't you think about TKO, what you're doing? You are recording under women's dresses. You think that's okay? Korea? Recording under women's dresses. And think about who TKO is. TKO is he's shy of being a registered sex offender. He took their plea and he was able to avoid becoming a registered sex offender. But they on Bigo, and I can't show, like I can try to show the live right now, but the problem is only going to show one of them. You're going to hear both, but it's only going to show one. They lined up right now. So I just thought that was disgusting of her. It shows again her character, that she really, first of all, Korea, let me tell you about her. Korea is very dense. Like she is very boring, no life, very dull. Dry is the right word for her. The correct word for her is dry. What you feel when you listen to her, you feel that dryness to her. There's nothing, there's no what am I trying to say? there's no spark, there's no fire, there's no passion, there's nothing but dry. So she actually latches on to TKO because TKO is filled with drama. He has so many different souls connected to him, soul ties, so much wicked to him. That gives her some excitement because the bitch is boring. She is dull, dim. All right, let me try to go on Bigo and see if we can and for anybody that's watching, y'all, I appreciate that. Please hit the like button as you watch. Um, let's see. You won't see him, but you want to see her. Let's switch it over to her. There she is. Now, let me take it off of mute.
Thank you. He thanks you. He thanks
I don't
you.
know. Hopefully, you can hear him. Something about when
I
you
don't.
on
I
the
don't understand
computer
it,
on
but
that Bigo, you
you
can't
know,
see them both lined up,
it is what
or
it
anyone
is.
in the box. Doll,
No,
right?
please don't ask me why I'm being like that. Please don't.
Maybe I
Please
should
don't
show
ask me
some of the
why I'm being like
comments. We'll
that.
show some.
I understand he
The
wasn't
comments
thinking. It's
on the
okay.
computer
It's
don't look
okay.
as
And I gave
pretty.
my answer. He asked and I gave my answer. It's all right. It's okay.
So he's on live right now, but he ain't saying anything. Hopefully we can hear him. Nope. Hold up. You can't even
It
hear
was
him.
good. Thank you,
Let's see
love.
what it do. And let me say this, y'all, we are not playing, we not watching him all night. Like, but let me say this real quick, because you know you're gonna be able to see all things TKO Capone. You can see the whole live when it come out. You know Connie's gonna record his videos. And remember, I woke it up. I on my foo, I asked Connie. I said, "Oh, that's so nice, Connie. Did you?" I said, "Connie, did you did whose idea was it to have the all shit, my nail is broke in the wrong spot and it hurt. I just heard it. Whose idea was it to have the all things TKO Capone page? And she said it was her she said no, I'm lying. She said it was TKO's idea. She said TKO in Korea asked me to create the all things TKO Capone page. Why is this even who gives a fuck, right? Is because Nature Boy, right? Remember he has the T that recorded every video Nature Boy did. The T made him real famous. Now Nature Boy was famous before the T. He was on BBC America and he was able to gain a lot of followers when the T posted him. But Nature Boy didn't say, "Hey yo, the T, can you please post these videos?" However, TKO did. I'm telling y'all, TKO does not have any creativity, y'all. Be surprised. I know he doesn't. I've been watching this dude. He follows Nature Boy, y'all. He follows whatever Nature Boy do, TKO is gonna do. I told y'all, Nature Boy has been saying he's Puerto Rican and black ever since we knew who he was. He been saying his dad is Puerto Rican or Dominican or something like that. His mom is some type of Caribbean herself. He said. Now that Nature Boy is in prison, TKO is saying what? Guess what? After what? After Nature Boy been in prison for 2 years, TKO said he's Puerto Rican and black. So I got his ass. I went on my foo. I went to his actual biological sister when she was live, and I asked her, was she and TKO said they had the same mom and dad. So I made sure to ask her, was TKO mixed? I ain't want him to try to trick me up. But she said, hell no, he black and black. So this dude is not who y'all think he is. He's not who y'all think he is. And so I'm just saying I'm a person, I'm big on individuality. I am big on creativity. If you a social media influencer and you out here and you know you supposed to have this image, but you not getting this from your own creativity. You getting this from Nature Boy. You like what he's doing. You notice TKO is eating on live. He wants y'all to like his food, y'all. I think it's rude when people just sit in front of you and eat on live. I think that's very rude. But in this day and age, we have mukbangs. People made that a whole fun thing, a whole uh, guilty pleasure thing. So he eats on live, right? However, It was Nature Boy. Remember, a lot of people that really couldn't stand Nature Boy's ass. When Nature Boy was taking his women and his dudes, his men, to different places, and they was eating good food. We was in it when he took them to the vacations, to the yachts, got them on the yachts. It was nice to see. It was very refreshing to see that type of life from Nature Boy. It was TKO who actually picked that up from Nature Boy. He really admires Nature Boy. He tries to talk down on Nature Boy, and TKO even tries to he try to he almost tried to belittle Pastor P, even though Pastor P would get up on his head if Pastor P was on live. Pastor P wouldn't let him do this, but he would. He would get on his ass, but um you know, the unfortunates of what's happening with Pastor P. I am really so sorry to hear what's happening to Pastor P. I want him to get better. He's too needed in this world, you know. But God, I think God has a calling on his life greater than what he was doing. I think Pastor P, people like him, they are very very much needed in this world. You see how many people, even TKO. I think if he would have did the right things, um, if uh if his desires or whatever was good and not evil, I think he would have a great calling because he's got many people following him. But that makes him a great person for the devil because he has many people following him. So yeah. Now, what made me get on live tonight? First of all, um, Boss Life, we know she just not gonna press these charges up on TKO. Boss Life, she's she still, I think she still want to be with TKO. She wants to be with TKO. So, oh wait, shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. She still want to be with TKO. So, let me switch this. Oh hi, I didn't even wasn't even paying attention. Hi Ozzy. It's blessed to see you, Ozzy. That's what's up. Thanks for joining. Let's go. Let me change the screen real quick. So she right here. She spoke out. John Soundoff did an interview with Boss Life on Bigo. She did her shit. She always do. Drama always does the best interviews. She knows, these people can switch up. Their moods can change. So she's very, very direct and she's quick. And that's what I like about her. She does ask the questions that we do want to hear. So I'm glad you came, Ozzy. Boss Life did an interview with Drama. I'll play some of it. Then she did an interview with another person, another host on Vigo. Empress is the lady's name. She talked about, well, let's backtrack. Drama asked her about the abuse. Was she abused? Did TKO hit her? She finally admitted he was putting his hands on her. But the problem I'm having is that there's many other women that was hit by TKO. I feel like, okay, so I'm going all around the world. Yetta, for example, Yetta talked about how when she first got with TKO, he hit Armani. So let me just go to Yetta. Here's Yetta. Let's just play what Yetta said as it pertains to what she talks about the person y'all love out here. Not all of you, but some of y'all are following him from TikTok. Some of y'all are being fooled and you don't even know it. I'm hearing that he got women. He went to TikTok and he has women signing or wanting women to sign NDAs. Because Keys, I remember Keys was telling him to have women sign NDAs. After they leave you, he doesn't want the women to tell if he hit them, the money he stole from them. And yes, it does go from her hand to his hand willfully, but I still call it stealing because he promises something to you. So it's debt by, what do they call it? Debt by deceit. These women go into debt. So let me just go ahead and play Yetta first. Yetta, she's the one that spoke out first. She's the one that gets the most hate. And there's a lot of people that they shun her story. They shun her because she at the time was 35 years old. They shunned Yetta's story. They didn't want to hear it. All right, let's play it.
I say stuff. My mouth get out of pocket whenever I get a little liquor in me. So I don't really even know what was said.
She had a haircut. Yeah, right. I know she need to grow it back. It's growing, I guess. Her hair is growing back.
Yeah, that shit was traumatic. And then she said she left and went to the airport that night. And then the next morning, I'm texting her asking like, "Are you okay? Like, where are
Okay,
you?"
this is only 3 minutes. So Yetta is talking about Armani. When Yetta came to the house with TKO and Armani, she she almost got Armani to leave with her. So she talking about the time when TKO slapped Armani. She's a witness to him abusing Armani. Okay, and a lot of y'all might know this, but that's what I'm gonna play tonight. I'm kind of gonna go into the different times people actually witnessed TKO hitting women. So that's where we starting at. She's just telling you that she was trying to get Armani to go to LA with her so she can get some of her clothes she had in storage and bring it back to Vegas.
And she said she was upstairs. She said, "I'm upstairs. All the flights were booked." Um, she was like, um, sorry. She said she's still gonna leave, but she just wanted to spend. She said, "I'm gonna fly out on Monday," but I was like, "Okay, well, if that's the case, like you staying, that's good. Okay, if you're staying, I'll stay." And I was like, "You want to come back to LA with me today to get the rest of my stuff?" And she was like, "No, I'm still leaving on Monday." That's what she said. Yeah, she was like, "I'm still leaving on Monday. I just want to spend as much time as I can with the dogs before I go." So I told TKO, I was like, "She don't want to come to LA with me because she said she want to spend as much time as she can with the dogs." This nigga got
Indeed, it is.
so pissed.
Vengeance is a
He
motherfucking
went
bitch.
upstairs and started throwing all her shit into fucking luggage. He was just like tossing her stuff around. Talking about, "If you want to leave, then you need to leave now. Get out of here now." And she's like crying and saying she didn't really want to leave. And he was like, "Nah, bitch, you got to get the fuck out of here now. And if you don't want to leave, then why would you not want to go with your sister? Go with your sister to help her with her stuff. Why you don't want to go to LA and get a good time for y'all to bond?" Now I'm starting to wonder like, what was you doing while me and her was in LA?
But yo, let me stop real quick because never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, I forgot what I was
He
gonna say.
probably had some person he wanted to fuck while we was gone. But yeah, totally spun the shit around and had her begging to stay after he just like totally backhanded her ass.
Totally backhanded her ass. So Yetta is a witness of him hitting Armani. And the problem, like I said, he just bragged, and we'll have the recording, the screen recording by tomorrow, if not later tonight when he gets off live. Y'all, I'm on this thing, like I might go live all week, so please come back and help the sister. Okay? So but yeah, he was just talking about him in Korea. Oh, I don't see why that's a big deal that you was basically that you was recording under women's skirts. Are you kidding me, mother? Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Like, are you crazy? They lost touch of what is right and wrong. But anyway, Yetta was a witness. Let's continue.
Yeah, Taylor.
And this is a short video.
Moral of the story. Duh. TKO ain't shit. Thank you. We
All
finally
right,
got on
that's
three
all we need to
stars.
know.
God.
She's a witness now. I'm gonna take you over to, and we strolling right through. All right, now we got Yetta. Now let's take it all the way back because a lot of y'all forgot about Honey V, who saw TKO get aggressive with Armani. The same chick always getting whacked upside her head.
Waking it up with Big Ol' Miss. Make sure to subscribe, like,
She
comment,
always
and
getting
ring
backed
that
up,
bell.
back slapped
Okay, I'm
upside her
so
face.
we're a little confused. That's all.
That's what she does for a living, y'all.
Stripper at the time, and this
Oh, she's
was
she
2 years
strips.
ago.
Yeah.
But
talking
she
about
can't even
Armani.
really move, the girl.
Oh my god, why am I glitching like this? What
I
the
like
fuck?
Honey V.
But you,
Yeah,
but you know what though, honey? As
report
much shit as every.
me. Y'all got me doing the TKO. TKO
No,
face did the same thing.
no.
All
This is
right,
the. But this is
let
the.
me tell y'all. Okay, this is a long video. We ain't watching. Or probably not gonna watch the whole thing. So this started where it started. I didn't fast forward it, but she's talking about when TKO had introduced Honey V, her. When he had introduced her, she's talking about when she first met them. She first met everybody. He was getting beans off of her, getting gifts and stuff like that, money off of her. So he wasn't showing her. I remember that. So when she met Armani, she's talking about in the club, Armani had got so drunk. She said, or and she might say it. Armani was falling over. TKO had picked her up and threw her in the back seat. This was so much for Honeybee that she is talking about it. So it's not like you shove a little bit, getting a little irritated. She said that he picked her up and threw her in the back seat, and it really bothered Honeybee. She also said that he stuck it in her butt, right? And then anyway, in the front. So it was a lot to that whole situation. Let's finish.
Question though. This is the question.
Uh,
So you felt bad because she was crying. You're
yeah,
a
my
sweet
shit
girl.
glitching like hella crazy. I'm sorry. That threw me off.
We don't
What'd
need
you
a
say?
glitch.
No, I said so. You obviously have a good heart. If you felt bad when she was crying, you said.
Uh, yeah, I don't think it's funny at all.
Yeah, that's sad. So that's when you were like, I'm done with this
It's glitching
situation
me
when
off.
she was crying.
I really look like. Please stop playing on my face.
So then why does he make it seem like they have this perfect
Shout out
relationship
to
and she
Hillary.
talks about how she loves him and she's been with him for 14 years and he's the best thing that happened to her. But every girl that's been around them has always said that she's treated badly.
uh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I said, she makes it seem, Armani makes it seem as if they have this great relationship that's perfect. But every girl that's ever been around them has always said that something is off and Armani is miserable.
Yeah, it's because it's true.
Oh, okay. Well,
He
thank you for your honesty.
he told me himself that he trained her to act like that on camera.
I feel bad for the girl because it seems like she doesn't really have no friends, no life, no hobbies, just nothing going for herself. She's just stuck in that house. Girl, you should have took her with you. You should have kidnapped her.
No, she's not going anywhere. It's actually sad.
Where's she gonna
Oh
stay?
man. Well, thank you for your honesty, honey. And don't let them make you fight with Yetta. Yetta didn't say anything bad about you. They just want you to fight with Yetta.
Oh, I'm not fighting no more. I'm not fighting no more. I was talking to Yetta first.
Yeah, so she actually was talking to Yetta first, and then Honeybee got a little fake. According to Yetta, she got a little fake with Yetta. She started talking to TKO because you know how that is. If you probably know how that is. If you was friends with the female, but then you start liking the guy, so she had to shade Yetta in order for her to feel good. And this is just me trying to make sense of it. In order for her to feel okay with herself, she had to choose one, and she chose TKO.
But everyone already knows that.
Girl, come on.
It can't be all these same people. It can't be multiple fucking people saying the same thing. And y'all letting all these people into your personal lives, knowing how bizarre and crazy it is behind closed doors, but you don't want anyone to expose you. But you want to act fake on the app. Why are y'all asking me? Yes, we did. The heck? We did.
They had sex.
And it was not that good. We had sex twice and it was not that good. So I don't know why everyone's saying that it's good and it's not. It's average as hell.
I can tell
A
though
little
because
bit.
the way TKO dance, and when a man dance, we can tell men by the way you move, how you move in the bedroom. Like we can tell, and he give me ill. He ill. I'm not attracted to TKO. Well, he don't give me nothing good. He don't give me nothing good. He give me hurting and pain and ew, stiff.
a little bit below average.
Hey, honeybee. I just wanted to. I had came in a little bit late, so I was wondering for the people who like just came in not too long in, and
No, we were just dancing and we were having a normal night, and then all of a sudden she gets drunk and starts crying. And I was
like y'all. So
Oh
you
my
guys went
god.
to work together, and then you had a drink, so you gave some to her, and
I
wow,
hate when
girl,
they
what
do
the fuck
that.
is you
Ask
talking
me
about? She had
questions.
her own
no,
drink.
I'm just saying I don't know how. I'm just asking how did
Bitch,
it
let her
go?
talk.
So you
Well,
said that she
Damn.
was drunk crying.
she had a Four
I,
Loko, which I don't drink those, and
right.
she had more drinks at someone else's table in the club.
Oh, okay. And then you found her like in the back crying, or she just started crying to you.
I was in the back. I was watching Boss Barbie's live that night. It was Friday night. Boss Barbie was live that night. And she came back there and she grabbed my phone and she was like yelling in the phone. Like yelling in the phone, talking about Barbie, can you hear me? Barbie. She was like,
That's
Boss
Armani they talking about.
Barbie. She said, Boss Barbie, and all your Barbiness. And then all of a sudden she stumbles. She puts my phone down. Well, I kind of had to get my phone from her. I grabbed my phone from her. She stumbles towards the lockers. She's stumbling everywhere because she has her heels on. And then she fell. She literally fell on the couch and like busted her lip.
Hey,
No, I don't think anyone slipped anything at the bar. I think she drank by choice, love. Sorry. It's true. I can't make this up.
come on, honey, tell the rest.
Whenever she slipped and fell and hit her mouth on the couch, that's whenever she sat there and was drunk and throwing up and crying and stuff like that. I don't know why she was crying. Go ask her. All I know is what I saw. I made this up for
So
what?
y'all can imagine why she was crying, right? Is because maybe because you were there, maybe because Armani wanted this man to herself, and here yet again he is bringing another bright skin into it, sleeping with her. She said she had sex with him twice. One at the didn't she say they did it at the club or in the bathroom? They did in the bathroom. So Armani already and at the hotel. So Armani was already the girl was broken. She got to feel the person she want to be with sleeping with another new woman, giving another woman attention, and that's the problem with Korea. That's the problem with Boss Life. That's the problem with Barbie. Barbie, Boss Life, they all have a problem with Korea because TKO gave Korea so much attention because they had actual chemistry for each other and they actually liked each other, and that the other girls saw that and felt that, so they still to this day and knowledge all of them hate Korea. For some reason they don't hate TKO, but they hate Korea because they know how much TKO was into Korea for whatever reason. He was attracted to her. So yeah, that's the same thing. Armani was I can tell you she was crying because he's giving you attention. He's doing the things that she does with him with you, and you're the new girl and y'all just had sex. So like that's why she was crying.
How did I just make this up? Bitch, I'm telling you the whole story in detail. We were stripping at Angela's. Stop touching me. He was pissed. He was fucking pissed. Exactly. He was pissed. I saw it in his face. He had like that, you know how like ex-convicts have like that crazy like look in their eyes? They got the big eyes and they're like grinding their teeth.
I would have to hit
That's
this
how
shit.
he was looking. He was pissed. He was embarrassed because it was literally the first night that me and Armani had met. He was pissed. He is very evil behind closed doors. Don't let that fucking spiritual wrap my hair up shit fool you, bitch. Please don't let it fool you. The ex-con look. Look, that ex-convict look when your eyes are just like all over the place. Like, yo.
Alright, so it's occurring.
The ex-convict look. I cannot make
I'm
this.
fast forward it. She gonna come into the live. Wait a minute.
She is trained. Please shut up.
That was her. She said, "Let me up."
It's a lot on her to deal with all this. All the bitches that he be fucking, you know, the whole Bigo shit, that's stressful. Being in the public eye all the time. Having to look good all the time for y'all. Trying to put on a fake smile for y'all. It's hard.
That's his.
It's stressful. And he want to fuck with all these other bitches. She feels like she's not good enough for him by herself. It's sad. I don't think it's funny at all. So I'm not saying this out of shade. I'm just being, like, completely honest. It's fake smiles, y'all. She don't want to be on camera and showing y'all her whole life all the time. Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody wants to do that. She don't want to show y'all every time she sits down and eat what she's eating. She don't want to show y'all every time she wakes up in the morning what the fuck she's doing. Fuck. It's fake smiles. She wants his heart to herself. She wants TKO's heart to herself, and he won't give it to her. He won't give it to her.
But you would think
The fuck?
she would leave, right?
And that's just fucking facts. You can't make this up. I can't make this up. Yeah, this is facts. Don't run from the facts, baby girl. This is the motherfucking facts. Period.
Alright.
Don't run from the motherfucking facts.
Alright, Armani said, "Let me up." Let's see what Armani's saying.
I am saying everything that Yetta said. Because it's true.
Honey, what are you even talking about? Explain, please.
They always say, "What are you
I
talking
will
about?"
explain.
Okay, so you knew me for how long?
And I can see through all the
and what?
I can see through all the bullshit in just amount of one day, girl. That's sad.
Just like everybody can see how you are
How am I?
within one day, right? So whatever anyone else said, that was true about you too.
Elaborate how I am, because I just told you you are, baby.
Okay, and I can tell how you are too.
Okay.
Like you're super weird. Like you're very weird.
Let's hear it then. Okay.
Super weird.
So yeah, I mean you said whatever you said. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I can leave whenever I want to. I can do whatever I want to. But I choose to be with a real man.
Well, honey,
just like you chose to be with him too. That's why, that's why.
As you can hear, Armani is just foolish by choice. But I choose to be here with a real man. She don't even believe it. You know, and it's just like very uncomfortable to hear her say this. But let's continue.
How you even talk to him? Like, come on now. Like, you're going to change your story. No, how you going to change your story by saying all this stuff together and then turn around, talk to him, go out of town, and then are you saying the same thing over again? You're a flip-flopper right now.
And you can stop acting, because that's all that it is a fucking act with you and him. Stop.
No, it's because I don't go off on nobody. But when somebody speaks on me and my name and my life and my man, then yes, I'm about to say something about it.
It's an act. Yeah. It's an act, Armani.
All right, honey. That's how you feel.
It is. No, you can see through it.
What you doing right now?
Right through.
Hold on. Now what you doing? No, I was saying on mine. We speak about it on my live. It's cool.
But notice he said we speak about it on my live. Why you think he said that? I'll wait. All right, y'all. Yo, I had a very, very, very some type of day, some type of day. But y'all, we are definitely speaking on TKO as the abuser. He went to court today, the 14th, well, now it's the 15th. He went to court and he said it went well, which means once again, if this is correct, he got away with looking up women's skirts, not any women, white women, skirts, dresses, on live. He said everything went well, and Korea was like, she don't understand why it got that big in the first place. So that told me everything I needed to know about Korea. Michelle, her real name is Michelle. It let me know that Michelle, she thinks it's okay for men to take recordings, creep around under women's dresses and skirts without them knowing. She's saying that that's okay. Remember that. And then because if you go on her live when she not lined up with TKO, she gonna say like Armani said, I don't know what you're talking about, because that's their favorite choice of words. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all are weird, 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 super weird. Oh gosh, but that's how they do. That's how they say. So she's condoning this type of behavior. Boss Life has an opportunity to do something different. She's not, I don't think she's going to go through with pressing charges. TKO still has to go to court for domestic violence the night that he got her arrested. Matter of fact, let's recap that. And I'm on some spontaneous time because I did not, but let's recap. Let's go ahead and go to that. Let's flow. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to go to to when she got arrested, right? When he got her arrested, and how excited he was, because he gonna go to court for that. Let's see if he keep that same energy. I think this is it.
I got love for a lot of.
He went live. He want everybody to know that hoe got him locked up. How about he tried to get her locked up and it backfired. It was funny when it happened because he called the police on her. And he's gonna show it. Called the police on her because she took the car. I don't know what possessed Boss like to take that car, man. If I could have been a what they call it, if I could have been on that damn wall, let's just say that, a fly on the wall, man, I would love to see what the fuck happened. How you end up in the car, girl? How you end up taking a ride? She took the man's car. They was all partying, getting, matter of fact, and see if they playing all that music on YouTube. You already know YouTube don't like that. But
Yeah, with the gang team was.
shut up. All right, so they was on live. They was getting drunk. They was having a good old time. Armani was crying and whining because she wanted TKO to go out to dinner with her. She wanted him to. You can't just give me. Armani shocks me though. Every now and then, she be snapping in her way. You can't just go out with me for 1 hour, like not just 1 hour. Like, and where does this come from? Armani don't. She really be putting on a real calm front. But sometimes she be going off like she just did in Honey V's live. That was 2 years ago, but she was like, "You're super weird, super weird." So yeah. Anyway, y'all, they went out. They was in the house getting drunk and crunk. It's damn. They go live a lot. I love it though. I need to go live a lot. I'm gonna go live a lot this week because I don't really feel like recording. But they was getting drunk. They had TKO had some visitors over. His admin Trish was there. Lotus was there. They got real drunk. No, if I can't find it, I'm gonna just go do the thing that I was about to do because I'm probably passing it. All right, let's just go to just go to when he got out of jail. So he called the police on her because she took the car. I don't know what possessed that girl to take his car. Yeah, I'm siding with Boss Life because now she got a DUI, but I'm gonna say this. Of course, she don't have a right to take his car. Of course. I wish they would speak, I wish TKO and Korea will also keep it real and say, of course it's not okay to just go video somebody under somebody's dress, but they not gonna do that because he don't feel no accountability. The bitch don't got no accountability. He's taking no responsibility for the things he did. He was wrong for that. You don't do that, especially when you have a whole rape charge on your whole criminal record. You don't play around like that. I just went on my foo-foo and I wanted to know. I wanted directly to know, do y'all feel any type of way? Are you going to say, you know what, that was wrong. I won't do that again. But I got, thank God it worked out in my favor. He didn't even say that. Korea said it first. She was like, uh, she was like, no, she said, no, that was too big. It was bigger than it should have been. You stupid, fat, funky, ooh, girl. Korea. See, you got me fat shaming. Korea, girl. The stuff she say, girl, I just couldn't believe she would say that. Normal people, normal people with good character, they can admit to the things they did wrong. Even if they wrong. Even if you become right when you admit to the wrong you done. You justify by, God. Because they always bring up God. When you say, that was wrong. But no, they didn't take no accountability. So that means they're going to do it again. Since he got away with it, he don't have no problem doing that again. But you know what? Keep on doing it because the same way Nature Boy kept getting away with things and now he can't get out of prison. Keep playing. That's all I know. Okay, so I just had the video. Alright, so when he first got out of jail, because he had called the police on, hold up, he called the police on her. It was funny too to me. Damn it. Where are you? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where is it? I just had it. TKO chose Boss Life. Boss Life talks ish about Armani. That's 2 weeks ago. She's gonna have a convo. Okay. Damn. Where is it? Here we go, right here. So let's
A
see.
lot of people, but
Let's
we just
see.
want some of the
This is when TKO and
top
them was
tier.
real
I
drunk,
got
pissy drunk off the Henny. Him and Trish and Lotus. And you know what? That part where Boss Life told Empress that Lotus was trying to Empress putting 20 on 10. And she said that Lotus was trying to molest her and she's sexually assaulting her and all that. I don't know about that because when I was watching the live when they was getting drunk, I remember Lotus saying, "We just kissed." And I remember Boss Life was so drunk and so she was all touching up on them girls too. Yeah, she was like, "Don't drink after me." She was talking to Trish. She didn't want to drink the same cup with Trish had, but she was still flirtatious too. And I remember Lotus says, "We just kissed." Now here's my problem, Boss Life, as well, so I won't forget. Boss Life, you play so much. You play so much. She always laughing when things are serious. She's laughing. It's childish. But you see how you people don't believe your story. People don't. There's a lot of people that they don't buy a lot of her story, but because she's 23 years old, they're gonna side with her. I'm one of them. I feel like Boss Life still want to be with TKO, and then I don't really like the little girl right now. I don't, but I feel like because she's 23 years old. She was taken advantage of. She's a kid, y'all. She still got baby fat on her face. That girl is not. To me, she's an adult. All right, the reality of it all is she's an adult, but her mind is very childish. She laughs, she jokes, she's still entertaining, going back with him. She's in that very fragile stage. But see how people can really not take her serious. She's telling Drama Sound off things that she's not telling Empress, vice versa. Her story somewhat is changing. People not taking her serious. And if you was really trying to press charges, you're not being very credible. However, I wanted to let's go into this. Let's go into what TK. This is the night he got out of jail.
love for a lot of people, but we just want some of the top tier
Hey
vloggers
Andrew,
and people who
Andrew.
do this type of cover. Who do they chilling, man. What's
Yes,
up with y'all,
Ladon, I
man?
am
Let's get
AI.
this shit going. Thank you so much, Royce. What
You
it
know
do?
I
What it
came
do?
for the speech. Here,
Yeah,
let me
listen.
get my frame
I think
together.
I'll
I
come to.
paid my
I think.
part.
She's so
Yeah, you
petty.
funny. You funny than a motherfucker, man. What's up? I think Madam Lowe about to come up here real quick before I get started. Hold on, let me make sure real quick. Before we get
Ooh-wee.
started up in here, man.
Good
Woo!
afternoon. Good
It's been an eventful
afternoon.
night. It's been an
Hello.
eventful
My
night,
part.
man. Let me start
Oh
out,
man.
man. I appreciate it, bro. You didn't have to pay for it, man. It's all love, but I appreciate that
I
play.
know,
Real
I was just
Hey,
kidding.
y'all.
Still gonna do it.
already,
Right.
family. Already, man. So, I just got a little quick gist of what everybody was thinking and things of that nature. And I'm just like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to this shit, man. But let me just put some paint where it ain't. Last night we was vibing. Matter of fact, I want my queens with me. You know what I'm saying? I want my assistant. Where Armani go? Bring
No,
your
no,
ass over here.
queen, nigga.
Okay.
You hitting.
Work your
Lotus,
shit, nigga.
don't do her like that.
You already know. You already know.
You
Lotus,
did her
you
so
did your
good.
thing last night, looking all good from the motherfucking hood.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah, we waiting for Armani to come. Go ahead. You can put the chairs up here if y'all want to,
Don't
so I don't
clean
have to
it
stand
up.
up talking.
Who
This
is
shit.
that?
But y'all chairs over here.
That's
There you
Lotus
go.
girl.
Who is that?
Lotus is
The
Oh,
whole
that
Lotus is supposed to be his assistant, but what is she assisting? What I think she assistant is, I think he is definitely sleeping with Lotus, banging it. He's he definitely sleeping with Lotus. But I also think this. TKO always talk about how knowledgeable he is, but he doesn't have any knowledge. Even when Nature Boy was like talking to him and he was like, okay, what knowledge do you have? What knowledge do you speak of? TKO got real mad, cussed the man out. He don't have no knowledge, nigga. He's not smart at what? So what I think Lotus do, I think Lotus does the agency, help him with the agency. I think Lotus does the laundry, help him with the laundry. Lotus does the things that he can't do. So assisting him in a lot of ways with no pay. I think she paid him $50,000 or so, or some money, and he don't want to make her his queen. But as you can just hear, he said when he first said what he said was his queen. That means to me, you don't want to recognize her as your woman, but y'all still say, come on, we not slow.
that's
hell, I ain't
Lotus.
gonna lie. Shout out to this nigga. The way he monetizing this shit right
TKO,
now,
where did
bro.
she?
It's
Who is that?
crazy.
Niggas
Oh,
all
now
on
it's
He
his
say,
We
I
ass.
got
nosy
to
as hell.
monetize
We over
this,
here
man.
getting the one. Make you smiley. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Man,
Niggas
say,
playing his ass.
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
monetizing this shit.
Royce
hey
gang,
man,
let's
you
go.
got to, man. Everybody else monetize off me. I'm like, man, I'm asking you don't work my jelly, man. And I got the
Imagine being
truth.
Armani here in the back, who she knows that they hit the man she pregnant by, be sleeping with the girls. We got these women in and out of the house, sleeping with the man she loved. She been faithful and loyal to over 10 years, honey. 17 years. 17 measly years. Been with this man. Imagine her pregnant, hurt, broken, destitute, and still he won't make her his one and only. Can you imagine? She that chick that the man done said, look, I like you, but I can't give you a relationship like you want. I still kick it with you. You still my baby, but I can't commit. That's who she is. That's Armani. She decided to settle for scraps.
And I'm about to show footage that nobody got because I recorded it with my phone. So it's going down like that. But anyway, to make a long story short, and I wasn't gonna put all this shit out there, but it already got leaked, so I might as well put some paint where it ain't because I know I am. I'm very private about
How
my
it got
shit, but
leaked?
this is out there. Nobody would have found
All
out
right,
about
boo.
this shit because it's in Henderson. Nobody was thinking about Henderson. If anybody would have looked me up, they would have looked me up in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But since it's out there, it's out there now.
He full of shit.
So look, we all know that thank you. Oh, shout out to Diamond.
And
Shout out to
Royce,
Diamond. Appreciate you.
Royce,
Appreciate
you need to be your age, girl. You 25 years old. Stop trying to sound like an old lady. I don't know nobody that's trying to sound like an old lady. I know that there's older ladies that tries to sound young. Try to be, but you be trying to sound like an old lady. Be your age. My nail. Be your age, girl. You don't gotta rush it.
appreciate you. So man, we all know that boss life, usually the people be like, I'll be trying to insinuate shit. Now we're gonna put it all the way out there. Boss life got a problem with jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And he got the best of her last night to where she made a choice that she should have never made. You know what I'm saying? However, certain things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Certain things happen, certain seasons go and whatever things and people grow apart, things happen. So I wish her the best on her endeavors. Um, I will lie and say that nah, I'm gonna put that up out there. Just I wish her the best, or whatever that may look like. We don't say it like that. But so last night, when we got off good vibes, Trish was here. Shout out to Trish. Everybody was here. You know what I'm saying? Armani was in her room. Everybody just vibing and shit. So now everybody go home. Me and Boss Life end up leaving. We just vibing. We end up leaving, taking a ride, end up coming back to the crib. I'm sitting in my garage and shit. And she like, man, can I sleep with you tonight? I said, nah, not tonight. You can't sleep with me tonight. She's like, why can't I sleep with you? I'm gonna sleep with you tonight. I'm like, nah, nah, not tonight. Not tonight. So I hopped up and I walked
Nope, he
upstairs.
lying. So Boss Life woke it up already. He said if you eat you can sleep in my bed. So he disrespected her. She had to bow down. She had to lower her self worth, value, everything about her that God gave her. The things that, imagine that. The Heavenly Father, He loves you. He looks at you as you're His child, you're innocent. No matter what you did, He love you. He tried to belittle this girl as though she was less than what God sees her as. Whenever a man tells you to eat his ass, lick his ass, the way, especially in that manner, he don't respect you, and he wants he hates. To me, he damn near hates you. And she needs to understand this. Boss Life has, okay. That's a whole nother subject. Hopefully I remember, cause I'm gonna have to tell her ass.
And before she got out the
But
car,
he leaving the details out.
she was about to come inside the house, right? My ass think I'm about to scare her and shit, because I'm a goofy ass nigga. These are all good vibes, no arguing, no weird shit. Her ass come inside the house, runs upstairs, goes inside my room and see I'm not in the room. She don't know that I'm downstairs. I'm fucking downstairs behind a little dining table
It
and shit.
is. It's a
So she
sitcom.
thinking, wait a minute, where is he at? He must be in Armani's room. So her jealousy kicked in. So she like, wait a minute. He said he wasn't gonna sleep with me tonight, but now he gonna come straight upstairs. He's not in his room. I know he ain't in Lotus's room, so he must be chilling with Armani. And she's already drunk and intoxicated. So she come back downstairs looking for me. And right when I'm about to jump out, I'm like, okay, she go right back downstairs. I'm thinking
Question: why are you, as a 40-year-old man, damn near hide and seek? Why are you playing hide and seek? Y'all already, the story is wrong. Boss Life did say that she did think that he was in the room with Armani. She went to his room. She went to his room because she wanted to sleep with him. Okay.
she's about to go into the front room and look for me. She goes back downstairs into the basement because that's how you go into the garage. So I was like, okay, well, when she come back out of the garage,
No
that's
more
when I'm gonna.
Thanksgiving. No Thanksgiving gifts, y'all. It's fucking them up. Y'all send another gift.
Yeah, yeah, we got 6K
And he
people over
said
here.
he's
Let's not fuck it
downstairs.
up. So,
Remember
cause I
that.
already know people recording shit like that. So anyway, I'm waiting for her to come back in the house and shit. I hear, hmm. I said, okay, I know what she's doing. I know what she's doing. She's starting up the car to make me jump out, but she ain't about to go nowhere.
Oh,
She, she ain't about to go nowhere. I'm waiting for her. Then I hear, because I got 24s on my shit. So it rubs if you don't know how to drive and to pull out the right motherfucking way. This
No problem.
motherfucking helper is leaving in my motherfucking Bentley. I'm like, wait a minute. And her phone is off at the time. She didn't pay the fucking $400, I think it's like $300,
She didn't
$400
pay.
bill.
Mind you,
So
she gave him over 30K, and she did show the receipts of her constantly giving him money when she was in Boston. She was sending him money for that house they're in. Mind you, Armani and Korea left. When Boss Life came, remember, it was her and him in a car. And so basically, and she left and went back to Boston. Remember, she visited with Pretty Next Door. They was in a hotel. TKO didn't want to see her. She came. He didn't ask her to come. She came on her own, but he didn't come to see her. Her ass should have learned then, when a man is not even interested in you. You should have learned then. But yeah, she was cash apping him. She was sending him money. And I'm trying to tell this girl, dispute the charges. How dumb can you be? Like, I don't get it. If it was me, I don't care if it's today. The only thing they're gonna tell you is you can't do it. They're not gonna lock you up because you just or you. They're not gonna press charges on you if you dispute fraud charges and they can't do it. They just gonna tell you those are not fraud or they are fraud. Either or, try to do something and get your money back. Cause she was cash apping this man 800, then one night 300, and she showed the receipts. And since it's those kind of transactions, credit card or debit, you can get your money back. You can definitely try. However, her bill was over $800. You notice he said her bill. So again, Yetta had said years ago that she gave him the money, but she thought he would pay her bills. She didn't even know she was having to give him all of her money until she got there. The money she gave him in lump sum was to get a house. He builds this picture. Supposedly it's his vision. And then they find out after they give him the money, he takes that money and he does what he needs to do with it and what he wants to do. But he didn't pay her bill. He could have paid her bill. She should have paid her damn bill. But he sure should have paid that bill with that money she gave that man.
Her phone is off at the time. So I don't know if she brought it or whatever the fuck she had going on. So she didn't have her phone up on her, so I couldn't call her. So at this point, Armani comes down the steps to go to Lotus's room. Well, she goes across the hall to Lotus's room and says, trying to talk to Lotus, but Lotus is asleep at this time. And then I jump up and say, hey, I'm here. She said, wait a minute, how are you here? Because in the back of my window, I see your Bentley right here and it's swerving in the middle of the street. I said, that's boss life. And she said, so what are you going to do about that? You know, and me, the way I'm thinking about it is like, I'm gonna give her a chopping. I'm gonna give her a chopping. Like I'm gonna chop her ass up verbally. What the fuck is wrong with you? But then I was like, you know what? She's drunk. So even if I chop her up verbally, it's not gonna be nothing.
Channel.
It's not gonna be nothing. She's not even gonna be incoherent. She's out here drunk, and she's driving my fucking Bentley. It's two things I don't play about. Somebody coming fucking with my property and fucking with our money. These are two things I don't play with. Like you can do anything. Don't take my belongings. Don't take my car, especially up under the influence. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never drove my Bentley a day in your motherfucking life, and you gonna take my Bentley while you intoxicated. So while I'm worrying about my motherfucking Bentley, you know, baby letting me know at the same time, like, you only thinking about your Bentley. She's intoxicated. She can kill somebody. She can get in a wreck and take somebody's life.
I want to set this standard. It wasn't about her killing anybody, because if that was the case, you wouldn't have been drunk driving. So, and this is my issue with people, because it's without anybody who don't just be honest. Be honest. That's all I'm saying is be honest. It's not about her killing somebody, because you was drunk driving. You said you was driving with her. So yeah, it's not about that. It's the fact that she took the control. She took your car. She had the control that you want. You don't want anybody taking your car. Fine. I don't want nobody taking my car. But if it was me, if my man is taking my car, I'm not going to call the police on him though. So we have to be realistic. We have to be very realistic and don't go away with what they want you to see. Go with what is real and concrete. Is that if it was my man, because she was your woman and you even said it on live, then you wouldn't mind her taking your car. It's not, yeah, she's drunk, right? But would I call the police on my man? Let me think. Would my man call the police on me if I was drunk? No. Unless he just don't give a fuck about me and he wants me gone. And that was the situation, but let's continue.
Because she's drunk. She's not even aware of what the fuck she's doing right now. She's driving around your shit. So what I decided to do is I decided to get my car back. So I called, and y'all will hear that voicemail. I called to get my car back because the shit had been gone. And I don't play that shit. So I called, I reported to get my car back. Because at the end of the day, it probably would have put me in a fucked up position. Because I can't, if I would have chopped her verbally, that could have turned into something bad. Because I'm heated at that time. So to protect myself, I don't give a fuck about protecting the code. Ain't no fucking code. Ain't nobody from the streets. She ain't no gangster. This ain't no hood gangster shit. I need to protect myself. So I made a report for my car. So it wouldn't be nothing else that could transpire from this shit. All those folks, I said, hey, can you please find my car? And can we get my car back? So those folks put up at my house. I did a report and I got all of this
Now,
shit
little did we
recorded.
know, because that's it. Little did we know it was more to the story. Little did we know, we don't, well, I'll say this, we don't see he was putting his hands on Boss Life. Now, I'm not going to act like Boss Life don't be annoying, because she is. She's very annoying. She's young minded, but at the same time, you want a young girl, you want a young lady, 23-year-old. At 23, you want to party. That's your favorite word. You want to go to the club, you want to go to the bar, unless you in church and you sold out to God. You want to go out, you want to have fun. That is your language. So if you a 40-some-year-old man who's way past that, you done been 23 twice. If you're old enough to be her dad, your values are different. And so you have to kind of expect that this young girl is going to want to have fun. So keeping her condensed and keeping her in the home, in her house and all that, that's not going to work for her. But yeah, I'm not going to act like Boss Life is not annoying. She's not, she can be annoying. She laughs a lot. Like I said, she's childish. So yeah, that can make you, some things she say, especially if she took your car, you definitely, the way he making it sound, she took the car. But did he hit her? Was he antagonizing her? All those things.
They
Let's
pulled
see.
up in my crib, and then guess what? Guess who you hear coming around the corner? It's Boss Life. So in the middle of the police, in the middle of the police interviewing me right now, this girl coming around like, nigga, I'm big Billy spinning. I'm big all over jealousy. They hear up and stopped out. They hear up and stopped talking to me. They rushed over. They rushed because when she seen the
No, it's
police,
not.
she
It's
tried
not
to
over
keep
jealousy. Um, One thing I see about Boss Life is jealous. She can be jealous just like the rest of them are jealous. But a lot of times the man be making you feel a certain type of way. So we're not gonna paint it like she was just
going.
jealous.
She said, "Now fuck this. I'm about to try to book it." Because she was about to turn right on the street. She tried to book it. It was already too late. Boom. Police got on her ass, pulled behind her, and then they started interrogating her. Like what, boom, 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 boom. So all that shit had happened. She ended up getting locked up for a DUI for driving up under the influence. And this is when it gets tricky. Do you know what this heifer did? Because she's so fucking vindictive. The helper with no evidence of nothing, that talking loose at the lips in her motherfucking feelings because of what she did and what she created. She had the nerve to say that we got into it. Not the nerve to say I beat her up, not the nerve to say anything that I know of, because the police never said it to me. It says that domestic, I could have even got her fucking ass out. She don't even know. I would have bailed her motherfucking ass out. But her dumb ass thinking that she's getting her lick back up on me, it's all good. She ended up saying that we got into it. So when I'm sleeping in the morning, they knocking at my door because of some shit that she said that she won't even be able to fucking remember by in the morning. Because they said they
Do
still
y'all
got to
think Boss
investigate
Life
that type
told
of
the
shit
cops
because
that
they take domestic
he hit
violence
her?
serious in Nevada. They take it seriously. It's almost like a fucking shooting. So I'm like, wait, how can you put me in jail without probable cause? Because everybody was here. Everybody's seen that it wasn't nothing. They interviewed everybody. Everybody knew it wasn't nothing. But at the end of the day, they said, well, she said this. You can come out here. They probably throw it out. You have to pay. I said, well, I'm going to have to pay
Well,
bail. You still got to pay bail, but they can throw it out. You know what I'm saying? If it's not nothing, they can
if
throw it
she's,
out.
if I don't
So
know if I can believe TKO, I would need to see the police report. But if the police told him that's what she said, then that's different. Then she said it. But I honestly don't think Boss Life is gonna lie about that. So what's up, y'all? I mean, it's late. I'm just chilling. Uh, uh, girl, I don't know. I'm just chilling, y'all. It's not major. Just going through some videos, but I did want to I want to run over here and see what Korea is talking about real quick. Hold up, let's see.
And so when I like if I tap the bell, like if I like you turn the knob and the bell's gonna ring, he gonna run to either one of them doors. And
Right,
like he'll
right.
run around in circles or he'll push me with his hind legs, he'll
Oh, he
push
done.
me and he'll let me know. Or he'll cry or he'll like whine, like real say he'll whine or cry and I know. So I just do things like that, and like I just take him out like every couple hours, so he
Mhm,
know on the routine in the
mhm.
morning. He know when I get off work. He know, all that. Yeah. So that help. The bells do
Yeah,
help. Just to let y'all know.
I can see that. I can see that.
Hmm.
I can see that.
Okay, so
That's all I wanted to
let's look
See,
at
say.
the interview.
thank you, Boo. Thank you for
You're
coming up. I
welcome.
appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. I was trying to get to this 4-star, honey, but I don't think we gonna get there. I got to go to this other side and try it out really, really quick,
So that's
honey.
the
But
thing. She going to TikTok because
I
TKO
appreciate
is
y'all. What's up, Muzzy? What's up, love? What's up, Casey?
she's following him over to TikTok. Um, TKO is now going over there transition. I hope they go forever. I ain't going over there. I don't give a fuck. Once they going, they going. I told myself I am not. I'm gonna just let that go. I'm not following them people over there. Let them go on, going about your business. They want to go over there and stop them and all that, and I get it. I think that's good of them, but I don't give a fuck. Like I feel like get off, get on, go on. If that's what you're gonna do, um, get your ass on, go on. You know, I hate this. I hate that it's gonna be women over there that don't know what's going on, and they're gonna get caught up. But all right, so I'm gonna find the interview. Okay, she's free. What happened with Honey V? Honey V is free. So I guess she got off. She can hit people with the car and no, there's no repercussions for that. All right, so let's go here. Let's take a look at this. 3 minutes. Oh no.
What you in here for
Hold
after
up.
calling me all types of ugly
Drama, shut the
bitch?
fuck up because nobody used you and you don't know nothing
This is
about.
not the interview.
Shut the fuck up, you prostitute, low budget ass. I gotta help your stupid sorry ass. Now I'm exposing your motherfucking mama whole voice recording, bitch, cause your mama admitted that you a goddamn prostitute selling your goddamn ass, and these are facts. So when we are at 500 on a candy apple, I'm letting all this goddamn tea. Do not kick her. She's content. Let me work. Let's go, bitch. Phone. Hello? Hello, Tweedledoo. Hello, slow bitch. Listen, this is her mother. I spoke to you one on one. You never made me aware of the fact you were recording our conversation. You are not to exploit me on here. Let me tell you something.
Ooh.
Well, guess what, Mom? Guess what? You need to read the laws of your goddamn
not
state.
not guess
Cause
what,
I don't live in
mom.
a state where we cannot record. We only need one party consent in my state, baby. You know what I study for, boo? We only need one party, boo. So
Ooh.
good luck on trying to sue, bitch. Good luck, ho. You know what I
Okay, I
go to
got the
school for? Are
interview.
you dumb? Bitch, I knew what I was doing, ho. I knew what I was doing.
Get it.
What's up?
I hear that drama. I
I
hear
knew
that.
exactly what I was doing. Are you dumb?
Now,
Now
y'all,
let me
I ain't
unmute.
that bold. I'm not that bold. I'm sorry. I can't do it, honey. I can just we could just talk on live. We can, but I can't do all that. I ain't doing all that drama. I give you that one. Okay, let me go. That's not it. Let me go to the interview. Try to get some energy, some synergy. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me type it. Boss life interview. There we go. Let's get into it, baby. Site. All right, let's get into this interview right here.
Had got four locos. We were supposed to do this and that, blah
Four
blah blah.
local.
And he was like, "Oh, come upstairs and let's go upstairs." And I was like,
Bro, looks I
he was
know
like, "Come
him
upstairs,"
when
and
I
I was
see him.
like, "Okay." And then when we went upstairs, he was trying to come for me.
Who a
He was
bro?
trying to come for me pretty
Let
much.
me shut up.
And I was like, "Don't come for me." I was like, "I'm leaving right now."
and everything. And I was like, this is good. This is the third
Don't
time.
say
So
honey.
when that happened, I
Yeah.
was happy, y'all. I was real happy because then I was like, this is great. Like, this is amazing
This is
that
an
this is
interview, y'all.
happening because now I get to leave. Like, people are
Right.
witnessing this. I get to
Wait,
leave.
boss life.
So what?
I'm sorry. One time that sorry to stop you, but interrupt you. But one time you said that Armani did stop him. So Armani did say something like, "Why did you hit her?" Or did she get on you?
Yeah, she'll be like, oh, TK, stop.
Okay.
And then
Okay. So
he'll
she
be
did
like,
say
no.
stop.
He'll just
Right.
tell her no.
Okay. Okay. So she did say stop. Okay, that's good. Cause I'm thinking this lady evil. She watching women get their
Right.
ass whooped and she
Right.
ain't saying nothing.
She
So that's
is. She
good.
is evil.
Oh, she's still evil. Okay.
Yes. So pretty much, I'm like, so this is my thing. Why every time she got to stop him?
Girl.
Because niggas trying to fight with me. I'm going to stop him from trying to fight me.
Girl, what if he
Why
fight
do he
you?
need to listen to you for?
So okay,
He needs to
let me see this, cause I be forgetting. I get it now, BL. You don't. She keeps trying to say he don't listen to her. He listen to Armani. See, y'all women, y'all be getting jealous cause of the man. It's not the women. It's the men. Them. It's the men. Them. It's not the women. You getting mad at TKO because TKO is he's listening to Armani. So okay, boss life. Because I thought too that Armani just don't get involved. I thought she was finding a joy or whatever that TKO was snapping on these girls, but she said that Armani tried to stop him. TK, stop. And boss life is mad at that. She's mad at that. That's because Armani got the power over him and you don't. He don't listen to you, he listens to her, and that's the problem. So there's jealousy number one.
stop when I say stop. She not the only one that's gonna stop him because next time the police is gonna stop him.
That's right. That's right.
He can't only listen to Armani.
Said he got away
This is
with
what
it
I'm
though.
saying. Everything that she says he wants to listen to. That was the thing that I was saying with him, her telling him that this is weight loss shots for these females. He even listened to that. Why is he only listening to her?
Jealous girl.
Because I can just go say, hey, you don't want to listen to me, so I'm gonna call the police because Armani not gonna give him the consequences that I'm finna give him. When I tell a nigga to stop, it's stop.
What?
Not when Armani tell a nigga to stop.
Exactly. So did you ever want to have? So how was the? Did you ever not want to have sex? Because we like he liked to have sexual intercourse in the anus, right? Is that something that you was okay with doing with him, or did you be like, nah, not too much on me in that area?
I didn't really, I wasn't really like into it, but
Yeah.
I
So
never
you're
told him
not into it.
like I never made it like real loud like to say no.
There's mistake number
Like I
one.
never like forced it on him or
Mistake number one, boss life. Tell a nigga no. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. I don't got no problem saying no to that. You ain't going. I don't care. I don't like you enough. I don't like nobody enough to let them hurt me up down there. No. And if you did it, it's the R word because I'm not letting you. Some women like it. They say I don't know one that do. I don't believe that they do. I don't believe it.
was
But
like,
no.
oh, I don't like this or blah blah blah. I already had told him I wasn't into like eating ass, and he wasn't happy about that at all. Like he would always hold that over my head, like
Like
I need my
that's
ass ate. Like go
gay.
tell Armani to eat your ass, nigga. Like I'm not fucking eating your ass.
Right.
Like what do I look like?
So he hit you in front of P&D.
I'm crying.
Was it when y'all was at the hotel room at the bar?
No, I was inside of his room. We were at the house. This is after the photo shoot. I was inside of his room. And then that's how I was like, this is amazing because I was already very upset because once I went into that house, I'm like, this is really not what I expected. Like that, I'm telling y'all, that house is not it. So I was like, wow, this is really not it. Like this nigga is really a demon.
Mm.
And I started yelling. I started being loud so that they could hear me and blah blah blah. And then once I started yelling, that's when he started getting mad, and we were pretty much like fighting each other. Like he choked me, I punched him, like he did
You
this,
hear
I did
that,
that. We
right?
was on the floor.
He choked her first. She starts. Y'all know how Boss Life be getting real loud. Sometimes she just scream real loud. And can you imagine her screaming as loud as she could? And that irked TKO. So she said he choked her. She was upstairs. Everybody else was downstairs. Armani was in her room. So it was for Trina B, which I don't know how far y'all, I don't even know if y'all be watching this stuff, but Trina B told Empress and Keys, she said it like she saw a lot, but she was downstairs. Keep in
Floor
mind.
rolling. Armani was trying to get it quiet, and I was like, no, tell her to be quiet. Tell her to be quiet. Because pretty much the whole time that we were at the photo shoot, if y'all could play back the photo shoot videos, which you can't because Connie didn't put them up. Armani was upset the whole time at the photo shoot. I was having fun because P&D was there, Trina B was there. Y'all know I'm turned up, but she was sitting in the corner upset, and I'm like I feel like he kind of feeds off her energy a little bit. So I'm like, he was upset. He started getting mad because he paying all this money for a photo shoot. Like, you're his main bitch, and you're sitting in the corner like this, mad face. So of course people are gonna start to say,
definitely gay.
No, I'm not
Definitely
feeling this
little
girl
boyish
because
shit.
I'm getting the backlash of his attitude because you're looking like you hate life. So now I have to deal with his attitude and his
Well, I
feelings
know I'm
because
stopping it. All right, I'm gonna try to stop. I'm gonna try to narrow that down some. Stop stopping this. Okay, but let me say this. I watched them. Y'all did y'all see it when they was at that photo shoot? Armani did have an attitude. Boss Life definitely stole the show. She was here. This is one of the poses. That's all I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let it play. This is one of her poses. I thought that was a cute little pose. She was posing. She had the white outfit, the black jumper on, jumpsuit, whatever that is, one piece. And Armani was not happy that night. She was very unhappy. She looked miserable. She looked mad. So Boss Life is telling the truth because I seen it. We all seen it. We was like, well, what's wrong with her? They kept having to lift her spirits up. That is so hard to deal with when you got somebody with a low vibration and you always have to build them up. You gotta, nah, it's too much. You're not their damn re-energizer, but yeah. So Armani was real upset. So she's telling the truth. It seemed like that trickled over into a fight because listen to what she's saying. TKO had to keep building up Armani or whatever she's saying. And then Buzz Life jealous, so she got jealous. Like, yo, get your own energy up. Why you bringing a damper on everybody? And TKO don't want nobody talking to Armani like that. So I can see how that's escalated. All right, I'm gonna let it play some before I stop it.
because he's not gonna take them out on you, or he low key takes them out on you, and you still act like an angel, and I'm over here blah blah blah, and he can't have his fun because he has to treat you correctly. He has to show his loyalty to you, so he has to act just as mad as you. So I'm like, why? So I was like, why is this girl even here for? Like, what? Why is she? I'm like, no, I don't like you. That's the first day I told Armani I didn't like her to her face. And so I'm like, I was like, no, I don't like you. Like, fuck
and what
you.
she say? What did
Huh?
she say?
I was
What
like,
did
tell
she
this
say?
girl to be quiet. Like, tell this girl to be quiet. Like,
And
be
what she say
quiet.
back?
Huh?
Oh, she told you? She told
She don't
TKO,
remember.
tell this girl to be quiet?
No, I told her, like, when she tried to come up to me, when she tried to like quiet everything down because P&D was downstairs and somebody else was downstairs. When she tried to quiet everything down, I'm like, no. I was like, this is all your fault. Like, you've been acting rude all day long. Like, no. So
That pissed
then
TKO off. Read between the
yeah, so
lines.
then I was like, nope, I want to leave, blah, blah. I packed all my shit mad fast. I packed it up. Basically, his car had popped, so he tried to like make me not like leave. I was like, no, I'm leaving. This is when I was like, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Like, I don't know if I stay here by myself without these girls here, is Armani gonna do some weird shit? Like, I just wasn't trusting it. So I was like, nah, I'm finna go. Like, I'm out of here. So I had them pack my stuff up, and then we went to eat food or whatever, and P&D convinced convinced me to go back because TKO was pretty much like, no, I don't want her to leave. I'll kill myself. All this weird ass
I
shit.
got
Wait,
something.
he said that?
Yeah.
But look, we
What?
gotta keep that momentum right there. She think in her little mind that if he did say that, then she thinks right now he was gonna kill himself because he loved her. But I'm here to tell you, boss life, that he don't love you, and he was never gonna kill himself. He hit you. Remember, he choked you, so he was scared you was gonna leave and talk the drama and call the police, and he was gonna get in trouble. That's what he was afraid of, not that he loved you, because she really think that he killing himself means, oh, I'm so sorry, I love. No, girl, but she thinks this in her head.
So
Yeah.
he was telling you that or telling P and D that?
No, he told me that like when I was packing up my things. He was like, "No, I'm
Look
gonna
at her.
go
She
get them."
think he loving her.
I don't know,
Did
but
you believe him? Did you believe that he would have did that?
no, I said, "Go ahead, go do it."
Yeah. I think he only said that to try to get more money out of you. You
Exactly.
know, get you to stay. You his money. You leaving, so he gonna say anything to get you to stay there. But
No.
yeah.
So
Go ahead.
this is all. This is already
She said,
after the
yeah.
second time I came back.
Okay.
Drama said, yeah.
So there's no
But
more money after this.
have you ever saw him put his hands on Armani in front of you?
When they got into a fight, I didn't go in his. I was like tired, so I didn't want to go in his room. When they got into a fight, like one time I heard they got into a fight, and I didn't want to go in his room. And then when I was like, you know what, let me go help this girl because it just sounded really bad.
Mm.
I went to go to like his door or something, and he was like, "Mind your business, don't come in here," or something like that. And I was like, okay.
So did
Remember,
you hear her
Armani pregnant
screaming
through
like
all
and
this.
hits coming him hit her? Did you hear the sounds of hits and her screaming?
No, I could hear both of them yelling at each other. I knew it was a fight, but I didn't care. I was kind of laughing.
What were they yelling about?
I don't know what they were yelling about, but there was another time where he asked me if I wanted some food or something, and I went in his room, and she was like crying at the edge of the bed, and I don't know what the fuck she was crying about. I don't know if she was crying because she was hungry or something, and she was starving, and she wanted to eat food or something, and finally he bought her food, but she was crying all night or something because she was crying. I'm like, what is he doing to her? Like, is he really like beating her, fucking her, and beating her at the same time, or like really beating her down? She keeps crying. I'm like, what is this?
So do y'all have to ask for permission to eat in that house?
Well, he does lives in the kitchen.
Hmm?
So remember, every time I would go in the kitchen and try to cook something,
Why is this off track?
um, I have to be in the live, and he would be mad if I was putting on the sink or I was making noise. Like, why are you even doing live in the kitchen? This is where, and you're
But
doing
I've
it at the
been peeped
time that
that.
people.
I've been peeped that. Because, you know, boss like to eat. That girl eat every time she going live. But she will always go try to cook. And I always thought he's in that kitchen because he's trying to stop her from eating. He don't want her cooking all late night or he don't like them eating, y'all. I think see, this is the problem. He like thick girls. He crazy. He like thick girls, but he don't want that thick appetite. He don't want y'all want these hippie women. Y'all want hips, but don't get mad when they want to eat all day. They don't get them hips just on their looks. They eating. They eating good. So that's the problem. He was in that kitchen. But when TKO was he was in LA doing that Beagle commercial. Boss Life had made her a plate of steak, loaded potatoes. She had two plates. She had a plate of salmon Alfredo on one plate with bread, and she had steak, loaded potatoes on the other one. Chilling when he was in LA.
People eat food. Like, I really think he
Okay,
crazy.
so let's say he wasn't on live. Did you still have to ask him for permission to eat?
If I wasn't on live, do I have to ask him permission to eat? If I didn't have money, yes. You don't see Lotus waits around all day. Once he says on live, are y'all
Yeah.
hungry? That's when they get to eat. That's 11, 12 o'clock at night, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-mm.
Because how are you going to have, well, Lotus is his worker, so she don't have no money. But if a girl like me that just came from the strip club only and gave him $30,000, I don't have no money. The only reason I had a little bit of money is because I had to work. And now my work is going on your light bill. So I barely have money. The only reason I have money is because I would take like $80 each week or
Hopefully you remember that.
$100 for 2 weeks and buy like a little bit of stuff. So I had to like get what I had, but I wasn't getting to eat out or blah blah blah. Like I had to cook my food. So
Okay.
yeah, because that was with my money. TKO was not taking care of me or doing anything for me. And
Remember
that's
you?
not
Oh
Polly.
wow.
Don't you think that Polly, we should be putting all our bread together, going to the supermarket together, making sure that we have what we need. We make a
Yes.
schedule and say, oh, we're gonna eat this, we're gonna eat this, we're gonna eat this. Like there's none of that.
I think that in a poly relationship, that the man should take care of the women. The man should be able to be poly when he could afford to take care of all
I
y'all.
agree.
That's how I feel.
Right. And if we put all our money together and make sure we're all helping each other, then that's what it should be. But no, how the fuck are you going to tell me, oh, I'm paying every single bill? Nobody's helping me with nothing. When it was supposed to be, I was paying the light bill and Armani was paying the water bill. And then I goes to find out, you go tell me, oh, actually, I've been paying every bill and all you pay is the light bill. So pretty much he was letting Armani for 2 months stack up her Bigo check and keep her Bigo check. Well, I still had to pay what I had to pay with my job, and she wasn't even working at the time. So once she got a job, she was keeping her Bigo check for 2 months, and once she got her job, she was getting her job paychecks, and then she went and told him, "Oh, I'll pay the rent." I can pay the rent. I can pay every bill next month. And TKO was like, "Oh, this is what my bitch is telling me." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Yeah," because she
So
decided
what is he
to
gonna pay?
you let her save her money for the last 2 months
Mm.
from Bigo, and now she has a job, so she's getting extra money. I said, I've been having to spend my whole money this time and work. So he
So
tried to
he
put
was
that shit in my face. I was like, fuck you. I was like, you told me to come here and you told me you would take care of me. I have all the receipts.
he was pinning her against you, boss life. He was trying to get you jealous and kind of like get y'all to go. That's what narcissists do. They pin y'all
But I don't
women
really want
against
to
each
hear
other.
from Boss Life because Yetta been screaming that for 2 years now. Said that she couldn't pay her own bills. He told her the same thing, and nobody was listening. Especially this one right here. She didn't want to hear nothing Yetta said. So you ain't gonna get too much sympathy. You gonna get some. You gonna get a lot because people don't want to see you get hit. But at the same time, you did this to yourself. You girl, 30,000. I ain't never give nobody. I ain't had 30,000 to give, but I ain't giving nobody no $30,000. He ain't that fine.
But let's talk about your food stamps. So let's talk about your mom food stamps. So remember you had said that your mom get food stamps and you was inside the car one day and he turned around and he was so angry with you and I played the video and he said, your mom get food stamps. What? All
Huh?
this time you've been
No.
telling me your mom get, you ain't telling me your mom get food stamps. He was so angry. Like I still have that saved in my iPad. Like he was so angry with you. So
Why is
did he
he
ever,
why was he mad if my mom gets food stamps? My mom has an 8-year-old child. Like he can go get his own food stamps.
So he want her to
right, did
use
he
her
ask
mom
you
food stamps.
furthermore after y'all got off live about your mom food stamps? Like, did he try to convince you to see if you
No,
could get
he was
some?
never worried about like taking no food stamps. Like my mom, I was like, yeah, my mom gets food stamps, but no matter what, it shouldn't be a surprise. Like you shouldn't be if you're making $6,000 plus a month on Bigo, you should have an extra $100 to $200 to go to the supermarket and to buy food for your house so you can make sure you eat. I I'm over it. Like trust me, there ain't nothing going on there. There's nothing going on there.
Right. Got you. Every night. So who would he sleep with every night? Because I see sometimes you was like, sleep with me. Who room would he sleep with every night? Who would he sleep with?
He sleep by himself a lot. He's like when I first got there, he slept with Armani, more present and more known after Korea left and I was there because I don't be chasing no nigga. If he don't tell me to come sleep with him, I started acting like we was just roommates. I was just like, fuck the bullshit. But let's run out this Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's get this Cash App going. I need beans and Cash App.
So she's saying Cash App. I get it. It's because she wants drama to give her
My
money.
aunt say first cousins, he my second cousin. So we really
Cash Apps. I need Cash App. I need Cash Apps. I need Cash Apps. I need Cash Apps. I need Cash Apps. Where's this money at? Let me go check my CA real quick.
But I don't get it because these women, let me say this, y'all women, y'all, not me, not my generation. Your generation be giving men money. Y'all be taking in Korea, wherever she come from. I don't know what's up with that, but y'all paying men. Y'all, some women I guess they like take care of men, but the man is the provider. The man is the one that is naturally born to provide, to take care of you, to protect. I don't know if you need to read Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man, but men are the providers. There at no point in time would I give 30,000 of anything to a man, not even my man. I'm not giving him all my money. And then you get mad because she don't give you her mom's food stamps. So you want her to give you the money and her mom's food stamps. First of all, y'all dealing with a lazy man. TKO is a lazy man. And I say that with no regret. He's lazy. Why is Armani at work? Pregnant now that we know she's 5 months pregnant. Boss Life is at work. Lotus is looking for a job. Everybody got a second job except TKO because they all go on live. And I don't want to hear, well, I make the most money. Okay, but they making money too. And then like I heard, he like, well, when Honey V was talking to Armani, he said, do it on my live. Why? So you can get the beans. So you requiring all the drama on your channel so you can collect the beans. But if it was Armani on a lot of this drama that goes down, if she was collecting the beans, she would be making as much money as you or more because people love that girl. So at no point in time should these women be providing for this man. There's no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for the thoughts, for your thought pattern to even be okay with it. And they do though. This girl thinks that she can give men, she has, I guess it's the pimp hoe mentality. Like Boss Barbie thinks, believes that she should give her man her money. She said as long as she messing with K9, he gonna have whatever she got. She gonna take care of him. But damn, excuse me. But y'all are already out of order because the man is the provider. You can't even let that man can't even love you as order goes. Orders in set in motion would have that man possibly have more respect for you if it was in order. But there's no order. The order of law of God is that the man is the head, the man is the provider. So when you try to switch the role, you already we already take the opportunity for that man to respect you and love you right. Because you're trying to girl, it's deep. But I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna go ahead and play all that damn time. I didn't know that wasn't showing, but I'm gonna go ahead and play what Boss Barbie said about everything that's happening. Let's hear what.
We had got four locos. We were supposed to do this and that. Blah blah blah.
Let me find what Boss Barbie was saying.
Let's go. Let these get these
In
cash
love
apps
with
going. Thank you,
TKO.
Liz. Thank you, Liz. I
Shut up.
appreciate.
All right, so this is what Boss Barbie was saying the other day. I think it was yesterday.
I think so Korea's not gonna like
Korea.
testify or do anything like that. He's still fighting that case.
Korea. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why y'all keep talking about Korea? Well, let me tell you why. Because y'all seen how much TKO wanted Korea around, liked her around, tolerated her, attracted to her. You know how much them two connection. Honestly, I hate to admit it, but they loved each other. Honestly, Korea and TKO have a connection that Armani and TKO don't have and will never have. Korea and TKO, I think they really loved each other. And that made Barbie jealous and feel uncomfortable with it. Knowledge, jealous and feel uncomfortable in Boss Life. Because they want that. And Armani. Armani as well. Armani knows she can never have that with TKO. She can't have that connection. Girl, she offered to take the back seat. She took herself to the back seat when it came to Korean Armani. Korean TKO, because she see and she feel that connection they got. They still have it. They still talk. They still all that. I told her the other day. I was on her live on my foo. I was like, just get back with TKO. I was trolling, yeah, but I'm like, just get back with TKO. Get him. Go ahead. Because you're like, you playing with yourself. You playing with yourself. You know you want to be with that man. He know he want to be with you. Do I agree with it? Hell no. Do I want to see it for entertainment and being able to talk about something? Yeah. Fuck it. Y'all still doing it. So go on and do it. Be about it. Why play around with it? It looks dumb to tell the life you moved on. You don't want to get with him. You don't want to get back with him, and you still entertaining him. You still following him over to TikTok now. He's over there on TikTok now. You going live over there. It looked so crazy yesterday. TKO was on TikTok building his platform over there. Korea was on Be Going. Korea was at. She was like, well, after this live, I'm gonna go over to the other app. She left and went to the app. As soon as she went over there, TKO came back on the Be Go. Because these women, they like it. It's in them to chase the man. It's in them. But Barbie, the first thing she say is Korea, because Korea is her damn competition. Korea is her competition. These chicks, all they do is talk about Korea, because they know that man don't really want. They want that man so bad to look at them the way he looks at Korea, and they can never get it. So they're jealous, innately jealous of Korea.
Could y'all please send gifts, y'all, please?
Period.
Could y'all please send gifts, get to a third? I will let y'all come up and talk y'all shit. Thank you. I will let y'all come up and talk y'all shit. Hell yeah, she love him. I mean, you gotta realize this. This is why I keep telling y'all. When you give a man money the first time, you be attached. That's Korea. TKO's the first man Korea ever paid. She ain't gonna let that up like it just be on some fuck you. She gonna be mad sometimes, but then sometimes she gonna come right back around. Just like with Yetta, that's the first nigga she ever paid too. She gonna talk her shit, but she still come around him. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how the game is. When you have your first pimp, this is their first pimp, y'all. When you have your first pimp and you a square, you be kind of, it's like a love and hate situation. Sometimes you be like, fuck that nigga, I wish I knew that, but then you still come around. That's their first pimp. They never had a pimp before.
She's saying Korea got a
So it's different. You're not just gonna walk away. You're not just gonna you're not just gonna walk away and never talk about motherfucker again. You're gonna still talk about it because your first one. It took a while for you to get over him. Actually, no. Once I got fucked by K9, I was over it.
Bitch, shut up.
Thank you.
What you mean? Actually, no. You was, girl. It took you 2 years to get over TKO. Barbie followed TKO to Vegas. She is the most delusional, absent-minded, in denial, deceiving herself chick out of them all. TKO had mentioned that he might go to Miami. When if y'all don't remember, Barbie was looking for a place when she was in North Carolina. She mentioned, I'm looking in Miami. I think it was Atlanta or Miami, one of them. She was like, I'm gonna either go to Vegas or go to Miami or Atlanta, whichever one. Because TKO said he was thinking about moving to Atlanta. She followed TKO to Vegas. She moved to Vegas, and to this day, she will deny this. Again, why do y'all lie? At the motherfucking least, why do y'all lie to yourself? I mean, what profit of you does it to lie to yourself? I don't get it. I'm just not gonna lie. Like, if I want to go where he is, like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it. They all lie. Her intentions was to follow him, and she took forever to get over this man, and she's still not over the man. If you over a man, I don't care what nobody say. When you're over a woman or a man and they're out of your heart completely, there's nothing there to keep you attached. I just can't agree with anybody that says anything different. I don't even unless you separate from them and it's been years and y'all become friends. Even when y'all become friends, the emotion, the feelings are dead. They're dead. So a lot of times that friendship don't even happen because there's nothing to keep y'all linked. The feelings are gone. So yes, Barbie still likes, she still wants TKO. She's still intimidated by Korea because this is not about Korea. This is about boss life. And she's making it about the woman that she's very much intimidated by.
I've had 4 pimps in my lifetime. But TKO was not my pimp. I never said he was.
Yeah,
I
she
was
was.
just giving him money
She was
just
a lie. You
because.
gave
Like,
him
I knew
money.
what was up.
You gave him money, girl, to sleep with you. Yeah, he was your hoe.
What about K9? K9 not no goddamn pimp. I don't even give him money.
Big pimp.
Could I please get some gifts? Oh, she definitely happy boss life gone.
Look, she talking about Korea. Yo, this
Well,
is
that was a
Korea.
while in between
I
the
would never
two.
make a
What?
bitch feel that special. I will never do it. I'm not making Korea know. She not gonna know that she that important in my mind. She not gonna know that. I don't know what's up with these people. I don't know what's up with these people. You still letting that girl know you bothered by her. Barbie is so jealous of Korea. It's coming out of reports. She's jealous
I
of her.
thought you was over him. I wasn't really completely over him till I fucked K9. That's why I saw K9 the day before TKO's birthday. TKO birthday March 7th. I saw K9 March 6th. See, nothing wrong with what? I'm putting what's name on my eye. Y'all told me to get some witch hazel. So I'm doing what y'all told me to do. Thank y'all. Please send gifts. Why would see the thing is nobody knows that they're getting pimped. You feel me? Listen, I'm cool with him. I'm not saying he's a pimp. Take that back. I'm just saying like nobody knows. These women are squares. These women are squares. They don't know
Yes,
shit.
they
They
do.
thinking they about to, come up in life and
Any
I mean, I
woman
don't
that's
know.
giving a
Yeah,
man her money know what she doing. It's thank God for that he gives us all, every last one of us, a conscious. Even autistic people have conscious. Babies, animals. We all got that. You can't deny that. You got that intuition. You can feel, and you know you giving this man that money, and you don't feel. No one feels good about that. No woman feel good about paying for a man all the time. All the time. Because again, we're talking about what's order, and that is not the proper order. That's not the law of nature. You don't feel comfortable like that. So yes, she do. They know they giving this man money. They know they buying his love. They might lie to themselves and tell themselves he loves me. They'll make excuses to make them, this is the justification they do. He loves me. They'll cover up the guilt that they feel with lies. So yeah, I don't buy it.
I gotta think. Looking on the outside in, y'all will look at him like this man is rich. He drive a Bentley. He motherfucking got a big ass house. But that's from y'all point of view. But my point of view, how I look at it, the damn car is only $30,000. The damn house is a motherfucking rent is $3,200 or something like that. Like this is Vegas. You can get a big ass house like that for $3,200. So y'all looking on the outside in, y'all looking like, oh my God, I'm about to come up. Oh my God, this man is rich, stood up. But me living here and I know how much shit is, it's like, that's why I have never bitched about anything I did with that man. Like as far as, I gave him this money, I want my money back, or oh, he played me. I have never said that.
Yeah,
I've
because
been
you're
on this
so
app
far
for
in denial.
3 years. That has never come out my mouth.
Barbie,
Because I know what's up. I knew I wasn't getting nothing out that shit. But my fun. Could y'all please send gifts, y'all, please? I need to get to 3 stars. Thank you. Well, you gotta realize this. Well, his address been linked. Everybody know it ain't no damn 10,000. You gotta realize this to that comment. Somebody just said, shit. Damn, I was about to read somebody comment. Could everybody please send some gifts, y'all, please? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think he really put his hands on Boss Life?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell y'all my answer,
This dumb
and then
bitch.
y'all tell me y'all answer.
Come on now. It's too late for me to get
Thank
started.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
She said like 3 times, right? When I came in the live, it was already 3,700 people. I was only in that live for about
Girl.
40 minutes tops. I did not watch from the beginning, and I been got out. I went and took a shower. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. What? Yeah, now y'all said your opinion. I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion. Only reason why I'm gonna say I don't think
She a
so is
bullshit liar. You know
because
why? Barbie is a stupid liar. Her little autistic self. I cannot stand you, girl. Let me say this. I don't like it because Barbie said he punched her in the face. How can you know that and say that he didn't hit her? How can you get punched up in your face unless you lied? So if she lied, then you lied. And I went in her live and I said that. I said, did he hit you? He hit her. So if he hit you, what makes you say he didn't hit her? This girl right here, she lied to herself. She lies to herself. She don't live like we live in reality. She lies to herself. She don't even believe that what she's saying because she knows she ugly in the face. Cause it pissed me off, and that's why I'm saying she ugly. She knows she look funny looking. She knows she'll never have a smaller head. Her eyes is always gonna look like she's slow, and that's why she lies to herself. Cause she actually hates. I think it's deep. I think she really hates her the way she looks. So she don't give a fuck about telling nobody the truth. She not happy, girl.
he know that girl got a big mouth and he knows she will fucking tell fast.
She did tell.
I don't think he's that stupid to put his hands on somebody that's 23 years old who always run to the internet and tell his fucking business. Me personally, that's just why I'm saying.
She's nuts.
That's just my opinion. I just think he not that dumb. I didn't say he really didn't. I'm just saying I don't think he's that
And for
stupid
the
to do
people that's
that
agreeing with
to
her,
a
y'all are
23,
nuts.
24-year-old girl
Stand
who
on your
always
own
tell on
fucking
him.
mind.
That's just my opinion. Y'all said your opinion. I let y'all have your
Let
opinion.
me stop being
And
messy.
me. Yeah, but me, he know me. I'm not what happened between me and him, only reason why I fucking said the shit was because I got mad and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just
She
tell him.
lied. She
But it
said
be
it too.
taking me a long time for me to tell something that somebody did to me. I'm not a broadcaster that just go live and be like, oh, this
So
nigga
so
beat
so
me
you
or
listen to this demonic witch, ugly. I don't call people ugly, but I gotta be honest. Boss Barbie, you know you ugly. You know it. I got blemishes on my face. I got blemishes. I am a diamond in the rough. But thank God, I gotta tell you, I'm not ugly. But you know what? For a person that lie and don't care like that, I don't have no problem with saying the truth about her. You always gonna have a big long head. You always gonna be knock kneed. As much as when you gain weight, you gonna look more and more botched with your surgeries. You not cute, and you're jealous of Korea. Anyway, so I just don't like how she just did that. She talked about how he punched her in her face. For somebody to say that they got punched in the face by that man, and then say out the same mouth he ain't punched somebody else in the face that looks better than her, girl.
this nigga hit me or that. I don't do that. You gotta really, really, really keep jabbing at me for me to tell
Let me look at the comments.
Bigo what's really going on. That's just how I am. Other than that, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna just be quiet. Now, yeah, I say we fucked. Oh, give a fuck. But about like some putting hands on me or something like that, I don't just click the button and be like, y'all, guess what happened? No, I'm not like that. You have to keep fucking with me, keep pushing me, jab me, jab me, jab me, jab me, jab me. You have to keep doing that for
you
me to
think
be
he
like,
did to her? Dear Barbie, what do you think he did to her? Boss Life said he keeps pushing me. So now I'm going to speak. I'm going to do an interview. She said she was going to press charges, but I doubt it. As she calms down, she does not want to do that. But you think he won't hit that girl? He done hit you, girl. He done hit Armani. People seen it. They saw it. His friend, ex-friend, Guap, said that he in Caribbean. They came over to the house, said that he hit Armani. Then he always hitting on Armani. Korea, yo, come on. You are a real. She doing that because she still want to be with T. She want to leave that door open so she can deal with TKO. Have that door open, and she wants to still be able to give him her money. She wants to be able to, because he never gave her nothing. He didn't love her. He don't like her. He's not attracted to her. But he prostituted himself to get her money. So she wants to still be able to pay him when nobody likes her. K9 is just, I don't know. He getting taken care of, so she done got him in a trance. But when K9 find another person to use that looks way better than her, she gonna be running back to TKO. That's what she wants.
all right, I'm about to tell him. So that was to that question who said, what about me? So
She don't even believe
that was
herself.
just that's how I am. I could talk about myself. I'm just saying, I don't think he's that stupid when he knows she always tell on him. Going back where? Girl, I got a whole nigga in jail. Right now, he's supposed to have court. I'm with somebody else.
And she happy she can say that.
Boss Life didn't tell right away. I don't know. I don't watch her.
She got a
I
whole
just
nigga
seen
in
today.
jail. Bitch, you don't got no grown man. You ain't capable. You can easily manipulate a 20-something-year-old like TKO manipulated a 23-year-old, a little kid. But you can't get no grown man to be faithful to you. You can't even get the 20-something-year-old. He slept with 21. Where his mind at? But she's so proud and loud about having a nigga in jail. Listen to that, how that ring in your ear. And I'm glad you proud of a nigga in jail. Because I wouldn't be. You are a low vibrational, low budget. Man, I have no respect for Boss Barbie. I have zero respect for her. I don't care. And the first thing she do is like to throw her money and her material things in your face. Bitch, I don't care about that either. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about what nobody else got because it don't do nothing for me. I work whatever I got, I work for it. And I don't mind I don't mind grinding for it. I don't mind. So she could never throw that her materials things in my face ever, cause I don't give a fuck about your house or your car or nothing you got, cause it don't do nothing for me. It ain't mine. Next.
A little bit, 30, 40 minutes. So he hit everyone except her. Who is everyone? Well, there was just a pretty chocolate girl there. He didn't put his hands on her. What's up, Bizzo? What's up? No, I knew I wasn't inside. That's why I said y'all can say y'all opinion and I say my opinion. I'm not judging y'all on y'all opinion and y'all can't judge me on my opinion. This is an open talk. I didn't say y'all lying. You can't tell me how I feel about my opinion. I'm not telling y'all about y'all opinion. I asked y'all. I said, do y'all think so? Yes or no? And I didn't say any of y'all was lying or any of y'all was telling the truth. I'm telling y'all how what I think,
I don't
and
think
then y'all saying what y'all think, and we just going about it like that. And Yetta never said no. He did not hit Yetta. He just threw us a shake in her face on
and
live.
she make let me say this. And she makes that sounds so like nothing. It doesn't mean anything that a man throws a milkshake or a smoothie splash all in your on your clothes, your hair, your eyes, skin, mouth, everywhere. Purse. It doesn't matter that he threw a smoothie in your face. It's nothing, right? Oh, he just threw a smoothie in her face. He likes to throw hands, throw things, choke, and you diminishing abuse. Noted.
Y'all, please, yes, open conversation. Y'all, please send some gifts. I want to get
But
to the
what can
third
I
star.
expect from a woman that's a whore? What can I expect from a whore? For real. Like what standards do a whore have? A whore don't got no standards. I don't care what generation we in where whores are accepted. I don't accept it. I don't accept it. And I ain't Jesus. I wish I was like him. I wish I forgive you. I take you. I mean, I care about everybody. I will accept people and I want them to do better, but I will never say it's okay to sell your vagina to men that you don't know. I'll never say it. I never ever succumb myself down to it. But what does it mean to her? Because all she is a whore. All she is a whore. And she'll tell you she give her she ex I think she uh what do they call a escort. It's possible she escorting herself. So for a person that's selling her body, giving it up to everybody for money, they hate themselves. They hate themselves. I don't care if you a whore. I don't believe you love yourself. I believe you hate yourself. You look you in the mirror every day. Like, damn, you don't even know these people. Like she said on her live the other day, she don't know these people. She never see them again. So yeah, of course she's gonna be indifferent, and of course she's gonna say, she's gonna make it like nothing for TKO to throw a smoothie in someone's face. Of course she's gonna say she don't believe boss life because she's 23 years old. That sound retarded because the 23-year-old is the most immature one in the bunch. That's why she's still lying about her own 24, 23, 20. What is he, 23-year-old K9 beating her up. And with her, she might get beat up because she put your hands up on me. We at it. We going in.
She do talk a lot. That's why I'm just like, I don't know if he's that stupid. Now, I didn't say he's not capable of doing it. Y'all not reading between the
What
lines.
bitch say
I
that?
did not say that. I just said I don't think he's that stupid to do that to that one.
Well,
No
he keep
shade.
talking.
That's what I said. Could I please get some gifts? Like, y'all not listening to what I'm saying. I never said he not capable of doing that. I just said I don't think he's that stupid to do it to that one.
Well, he is.
No,
I
I'm
don't want
not
to give
mad. I
him
just got out
credit.
the shower. Could y'all please send gifts? Please. Not bad enough. Throw a drink. Yeah, he threw a drink in her face. Thank you, thank you, thank
A
you.
drink in her face. Bitch, you throw a drink in my
Hi, I'm
face.
Dusty, bitch.
I'm going to. I don't challenge men. I don't put. I'm not challenging no men. I have in the back in the day, but I know when to cut it out. I know when I go crazy, but I know when to chill out. I almost got hit a couple times, and I was like, please don't hit me. Oh my God, please. I go crazy, but I know when to calm down and scale back in, bring it down. I know when to stop, but there are women that will pull that out of a man, putting their hands on a man. There are women that do that. However, throwing a smoothie, anything, keep your hands to yourself. Don't put your hand. That's the law. It's the law. Rather you agree into the men that was saying the boss life, and oh yeah, let me play that too, cause it's on. Whether you bored or not, I'm still gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I ignore the comments. I don't give a fuck if there are comments. I'm going to continue to do my thing, y'all. I continue to push. That's how I am. Taurus the bull. I do my thing, whether you like it, don't like it. Yet don't phase me. I'm gonna get better at whatever I'm doing. Like I said, I don't mind the grind. I don't try to get nobody's clout. I don't do it. If I'm in somebody's live, if I'm in drama's live, I never come in on my page because I don't never want nobody to say you clout chasing. No, I ain't looking for nobody clout. I like earning whatever I get. That makes me feel good to grow and learn on my own. So if you bored, I get it, but I don't give a fuck. Nah, I do give a fuck a little bit, but I'm just saying. But I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna switch it over to when Boss Life talked to Empress Paris. Trina B came up. Keys brought her up where he was trying to get support for TKO, his host, because he's protecting his interests. He's going to try to, make some get somebody like Trina B who's biased because she wants TKO to try to make people think Boss Life is lying or she threw her hands on TKO first. No, remember, Boss Life said that she screamed he was a demon. She screamed loud, yelled loud, so everybody can hear it downstairs. People was downstairs. She said the only one upstairs was Armani. So how the hell can Trina B see anything unless she got extra sensory vision? She can see upstairs through the walls. These motherfuckers don't get me. You gotta don't get tricked. So for Boss Barbie, as I said, guys, as in closing her out, I wanted to share what she said because she also had complained about TKO punching her in the face last year, 2 years ago to last year. But she's saying she don't believe he hit Boss Life. I don't believe that. She know he hit Boss Life, but she just don't care. So yeah, that's all that is. I'm gonna hear a little bit more. Then we're gonna go ahead to Empress Paris and Boss Life.
I'm in a fucking $500 robe, hoe, with a $600
Go
wig
with the
on my
Gucci
head,
bullshit.
sitting in my fucking $4,000 penthouse. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Try again with another broadcaster. Thank you.
That's
Y'all,
all you
please
got
send
is
gifts, y'all.
material though, cause you don't got
Thank
looks.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you want to stop it? Thank you. Like, how somebody would call me Dusty? I never got caught that day in my life, bitch. My damn dog and cat ain't even
That's so she
dusty.
can talk
You
about
want to see
her
how my
looks.
dog and cat live?
Pay
They
attention.
got their own setup right
That's all
there, bitch.
she do in every live when people come at her. No, the comments getting irritated because they know they can sense that she's lying. She do know that TKO hit Boss Life, and they not feeling her. But all she can do as her defense mechanism is attack them by showing her house that she done sucked and fucked for. Now, how many of you know if you got something you earn, that's your castle. If you got a little studio apartment, but you earned it and it's yours, that's your castle. You won't let everybody be able to say, "Look what I got," and flaunt what they got, and make you feel like you lack something. No, it's you got yours earnestly, just like she didn't get hers earnestly. She worked for it, but she had sex with. She done a lot for the stuff she has. I don't respect it. They don't let them hold. Who said that? Tupac or somebody? And I don't care what, like I said, I don't care what generation we in. I'm never gonna promote being a hoe. I'm never gonna do it, cause God don't do it, and I'm not doing it. I'm not, and they'll say, "Well, don't judge them." I don't, honey. You can a judge, a good judgment. It's a good judgment, in my opinion. My opinion. Because I'm not trying to tell you to stay being a hoe and sleep. I know how it feels to do that. I know how it feels to. I'm not slow. I ain't no young chicken either. I'm a grown woman, and I've been around the block too, and I know how it feels to go ahead and do something you don't like, and you feel disgusted, and you don't like it, and you will never do it again because you don't have no feelings. You had to detach your feelings from somebody. They gotta do that every time they sleep, and as a whore, they gotta detach from reality and their feelings in order to get that money. And then she wanted to throw her house, her whole whatever, her house up in everybody's face. House is nice. She put a lot of work and effort into it. But that the girl don't got no defense. And what is she defending? She's defending that it's okay. It sounds like she's okay. Oh, it's just a smoothie. He threw a smoothie in her face. I don't believe that he hit Boss Life because he ain't stupid. Girl.
Bitch. Ain't nothing about us over here, Dusty. Fuck out of here. Y'all, please say yes. Thank
And you know
you.
why that comment hurts so low for her? Because she knows the stuff she do is dusty. Because she can't look herself in the mirror and honestly say she earned that stuff. She had to do some dusty things to get what she got. That's why it hits so hard. Because if you got a nice house and you got a Versace robe that you paid 5 bands for, 500 whatever, then you don't really gotta go. You don't even gotta go into details like that. You don't even got, but you feel some type of way because you know you don't feel clean. That's why. Speak on it,
If y'all want to get in the box, come on.
ma'am.
Hey boss, how you doing,
I
baby? I just
hello.
wanted to come up here and say something. You know, we come in here to these broadcasters' lives, and boss Barbie has been very nice, y'all. I'm talking to the people in the comments.
I'm
She's
always
been
nice.
nice. We come in here and ask her a million fucking questions about a nigga that she ain't even with no more. And she's being nice talking about that shit. I know I haven't sent over 100 beans, but if y'all could please just send something, y'all can sit in these fucking comments for 17 hours
Said
and
17
ask and
hours.
investigate
I
somebody
know I
to
haven't
death
sent 100
and talk about
beans.
shit for 20 hours straight and not send a bean. Just send one or two, anything. I'm a
Thank you.
gifter. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
But you ain't
gifter.
sent
I
a
come
100
in here,
beans.
as
Thank you,
soon as I
Nano.
land in the fucking room, I'm sending 5, 6, 10 beans just to show
Yeah, even
that I'm
if
here to
y'all
show my
send
presence.
one being, I still appreciate it, y'all. Y'all know I'm
But
not.
y'all sitting here all fucking day and don't send nothing but ask a million fucking questions and go back and forth. That shit be getting on my nerves. And the questions just be endless. Don't
Oh yeah,
nobody
they
got
don't
beans.
stop.
It's 3 people. Like, come on. I know I ain't seen a lot of shit, but I seen what I can. 1, 2 beans, that
One
shit add
being,
up.
yes, thank y'all. One diamond.
Damn, just come on. Y'all sitting here asking
Thank you.
questions. Just help her out.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
then we talking about a subject that ain't got shit to do with her, but she being nice enough to sit in here and talk about the
And
shit.
I'm letting y'all say what y'all want to say too. Like
We
I
talking
literally
about
said
it. We
whatever
just
y'all
didn't
want
say
to
nothing to
say. I
talk
said if
about.
y'all
So you ain't really doing them no favors. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me find. Um, see if somebody got the interview with Empress Paris. Boss life. Okay, la la. Oh, 3 hours, yo. I don't know. I'm going to bed in a minute, but let's see what Lala's. Let's see what this hitting for. Let's see.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello. Remember, y'all can still gift me because I can cash all this
Shout
money
out to
out.
my 4 viewers.
Like, it
All right,
doesn't have
so
to go to him.
so they are going to gift you, and I'll give you a gift as well. So, and then we're gonna talk about the other thing on the back end, what we talked about earlier. All right, so hi, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Okay.
thank you for having me.
All right, so basically, you guys, the name of this is basically, yeah, they say hello first.
Make sure y'all can see.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Hi,
keep
I'm
our
Boss
word.
Life, y'all. I don't know if y'all been to my live or if this is your first time seeing me, but Emp has spoken about me. I was with TKO and I went to his home, and I have a lot to share, a lot of things to say, a lot of information that has affected me in different ways. So yes, hello.
Mm. All right, so boss off, thank you for allowing us to allow you to tell your story, and thank you for using my platform. And for everybody, I'm ghost hosting today because of my hair, but I'm here. Okay, now, boss life. First off, can you please tell us, my love? Number one, just give us a little information on how you and your relationship with your mom first. Just give us a little of that.
So me and my mom's relationship is pretty straightforward. My mom has always been there for me. She has always taken care of me. As a young girl, I grew into the Capricorn stage pretty fast, where I started to learn how to take care of myself and do things for myself, such as I was always outside, cheerleading, school. I always went to after school programs because my mom um, was she works, so I always went to after school programs. But and then I started working at a very young age, getting my own money and stuff like that. And I was always a little bit snappy, so sometimes me and my mom got into arguments and fights, but she always took care of me. She always did what she could for me. And at a young age I decided to leave my mom's house and become a dancer under somebody else's rule, and I never went back home. And now but like over it's been a year and stuff that me and my mom have been working on our relationship, and me realizing that what I did was wrong, and moms are moms and stuff of that matter.
Good. All right. So this person, so how did this person introduce you to dancing?
So actually, Instagram. My friend had known him, and I met him through Instagram. He's around my age, so yeah, we met.
And so you never knew nothing about dancing. Someone introduced you to it.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I
So
knew. I saw pictures on Instagram um about it, and I liked it. I was always out there in my own self, and I've done some stuff as as a young girl. I was never like crazy, and my mom never allowed me to go to parties as a kid. I was never the type of girl that was allowed outside. I just did cheerleading and stuff like that. I had friends and stuff, but I never went to a party until I was like 17 years old. Like I never been around alcohol without it being my family. I just was a pretty girl, always pretty in school and stuff. I got good grades and all that, but I've been I've been through a little bit. So then one time when I saw, dancing on IG, um I liked it. I saw a girl, she was like upside down on the pole, she might still be out there like a crazy girl, and I was like, oh my god, so cool. So once that I heard the people like, oh, you want like dancers, blah blah, I was like, oh my god, definitely want to be a stripper, definitely love money. I got 3 jobs at the moment, let's go.
so you got into that world.
Yeah.
Was it rough for you? Like did you see witness a lot of bad things when you were out there
And let me
dancing?
say this: I've been peeping this ever since all this stuff came about with TKO lately. Boss Life looked like she matured a little bit in the face, cause I seen nothing but baby face. But now, hard times, all that suffering and heartache and problems, forcing you, girl. I see some growth potentially if you just keep going, and that hurts to come out because I really feel like she really want to go back to TKO. I really do, but I do see she can really grow from this experience. She just got to keep going, and she's got to be real with herself. You ain't going to get over him at all if you lying to yourself like Barbie in Korea in knowledge. You got to be real with yourself, and just realize that the man, he ain't feeling what you feeling. You feeling that, but he ain't, be real with yourself.
um yeah, yeah, there was
You
like
did.
definitely a lot of bad things. um it was crazy, but I'm protected.
You were protected. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how many years did you dance and we can move on?
5.
Okay, 5. All right. And over that course of 5 years, how much money do you think you made?
Uh, okay, I don't
Okay.
know. A
Well, how
lot
about
of
this?
money.
How
I
long do
I
you
want to
think
say I'm a millionaire, but I don't want to. I want to say I'm a millionaire, but how the
you
men are. They're always
the
gonna knock
money
you
come
down.
fast? Yeah. So
Yeah.
how about this? How long would you think it would take you to make 20 grand when you're dancing? How many nights?
When I first started, I would say 20 grand could take me about a month and a half, but now I
Okay.
can say 20 grand will take maybe this. No, no, damn, I'm confused. Okay, now, so okay, so when I first started, I would say like 20, like my first 6 months, 20 grand would take me like a month and a half. And then I could say now, if I really, really wanted the 20 grand, I'm making it in 25 days,
Oh, it takes you
30
about
days.
a month.
Yeah.
That's
If I
pretty good.
really
But
wanted
I
it,
don't know.
because
You just
now
tripping.
I'm not like that. Like now I'm so calm and like I don't really have the crazy energy in me anymore. I'm not like, I don't tempt the men anymore. Like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, like stuff like that. I literally just go up to them like, oh, can I have a dance? And if they don't want to dance, I walk away from them. There's no more talking than like, I'm just gonna give you this dance. Like I never take my clothes off. Like you're not even gonna see me get on the floor to on the stage type of thing. So I would say, but in the middle of my dancing career, like those years where I was crazy, where I was drinking alcohol, 20 bands, 15 days.
Mm.
I was at 1,000 a night, 1,500 a night. It was very simple at
Let me
one
find
point,
out. Say.
but it wasn't that simple. But now it's like I'm more head clear. If I was to do it, I'm gonna make my money, but just in a more respectful but slower manner.
Okay, good. So, in your own right, you were your own boss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move forward from that, and we're gonna jump right into when you first encountered TKO. When did you first hear about him? Who sent the first text message? How did you first find out about him?
I found him on okay. So this time I found him on Bigo. So I already kind of I knew I had the ends on him a little bit because he had hit me up already on Instagram back in the day. But I was already with my ex. Excuse me. I was already with my ex, so I never hit him back. But then I was like, ooh, he's a fly. He's in the game. Like, we can level up together. And that's when I hit him up on Bigo.
Okay, so
Yes, because Armand, I only got that because he was dating a dancer. So I thought that TKO knew, liked dancers or strippers or liked. You're muted. I thought he liked that type of money because that, but I didn't know that he wasn't really interested.
No, we can't hear you.
He can't hear us
I'm about to
either.
fast forward this. A minute.
Um, he definitely did his best to take care of me. Um, but we had like a lot of issues and problems. Um, and a lot of the things he did for me with money were cool, but I just decided, growing up that I wanted more than that. I wasn't no longer looking for the materialistic items in my relationships. I was no longer into the greed of, the money syndrome. I had let that go. So him and I's relationship was no
Talking about her
longer
ex.
interesting to me. So that was our relationship. It was just a little bit on the devilish side.
He was her
okay.
P.
Now, do you feel as though he controlled a lot of your money?
Did he control? Yeah, he controlled my a lot of my money, which I wasn't bothered by. I sometimes it would bother me, like if I'm thinking like I'm making a lot of money and like I want something, or like something is coming about and he's like, oh well, like what do you think this is, like you don't got no money like that or something, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like you should be saving this money, like what are you doing, type of thing. So
Okay.
that's when we would get into fights and arguments.
Okay, so you were kind of used to letting a man manage your money. Then you've been used to that.
Yeah, I was very used to it. That's why when it came to TKO, I was very interested in him because I do like the way that he is very attentive to his women and attracted to his women. You know, that's what brought me to him. And I was like, oh, this is an honorable man. Kind of the loving character he has. So when he flipped it the other way, I was like, I don't need to give a man my money in this moment. I already know how to not give a man my money. I only did this because you needed a place to stay, and I was like, okay, like, let's build with each other. I'm already getting off the dancing side, and you say you want to be good in your life.
All
So
right.
I
All right.
I
So
was
we'll get
used
to
to
that.
it, but
Okay.
I had already left it.
Right. All right. So we'll get to that. All right. So, how did you ultimately leave this other guy, the first guy?
So he like so he choked, like, I was in the car one day and he choked me, and I was just like, okay, it's over type of thing, and we never talked to each other again.
Yeah, they
Okay.
can't be putting their
That's
hands on
simple.
you like that.
All right. So
That's
let me
not
just be
cool.
clear, you guys. When she says TKO is honorable, what I think she's trying to say is when she saw him on Bigo, she saw a man that, from her perception, takes care of his girl, takes care of his ladies, takes care of his household. He's going to treat me like a. I think he drew a picture for her, and she was like, ding, oh my God. But what we're going to find out while we continue
And
to have a. Go ahead.
also, like, I just want to put this out there. I mean, I know it's like much, but this is like an open space. So um I stopped drinking alcohol in the dance clubs 2 years ago. I want to call it sober because it is sober. Alcohol is definitely an abusive substance. So I stopped drinking alcohol, and I was just getting back into it, like, oh, I just left this toxic relationship that I've been in for years and years, like, I need to have some fun, you know what I mean? And at that moment he was in a fun space. He was always out, he was turning up, he was having fun. I said, oh, there's a few girls in the house, this is a good sisterhood, I don't really have friends like that, like, I don't go out. So it was a better place for me, and that was just like more so what I was seeing in him. That's
All
what
right.
one more asset.
Okay. So you were leaving a stressful relationship. When you came on Bigo, you saw lights, camera, and action.
I was on.
You was on one. Okay. And
Yeah.
you saw sisterhood. Okay. So you send him a message, and then what happens? You send the message, and what happens?
Well, I didn't send him. I think I sent him a. Did I send him a message? I might have sent him a message on Bigo like a year or two ago. I don't know if I sent him a message this time. I think I might have just went in his room and was like, "What's up?" And yeah.
She must have got
Now,
the
did
vibe.
anyone ever message you on IG or anything like that? Any IG interaction?
Uh. Well, he had wrote on my pictures on IG, but this was years ago, and I maybe messaged
Okay.
me on.
All right. So let's
This
talk
was
about
years
that.
ago though, but I
So
never.
years ago, okay. So years ago, you're saying that he wrote under your pictures.
Um. Yes.
Okay. So I want to know, when is the first time you knew of him? When he wrote on your pictures years ago, or when you came to Bigo? When is the first time that you knew of this man?
I first knew of him from my ex. My ex had showed me Armani and TKO.
Gotcha. Okay, so your ex
Yeah.
showed you Armani and TKO on IG. Okay, so your ex showed you them on IG, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how many years ago do you think that was?
That was about like that was like 3 years ago or 3.5 years
3 years
ago.
ago. All right. So once the ex showed you him, did TKO send you a message on IG first, or did you find TKO on Bigo first?
Um, the TKO messaged me on Bigo, or did I find TKO on Bigo? So this time I had already followed TKO. I already had known TKO was coming around. So me and my ex were already falling off, like low key. You know, like we weren't talking, like we weren't sleeping
So
together. Like he
TKO,
stopped sleeping at my house
so
because I have.
TKO was the dude. What did you call? She was trying to get over her ex. I've been there trying to get over your ex, and it takes you gotta have a strong, attractive energy of a man in order to really get you through that ex. So TKO had that stronger energy. So she switched her focus. She was able to switch her focus over to TKO and completely get over her ex. And she's still over her ex. So TKO had enough of what she needed internally. Now I want to get through this. I'm just trying to get a background because I did not hear this part. Wait a minute. I just fast forward. Yo, I'm
He
getting
were with
sleepy.
knew me, like they don't know me. So
Team
I
no
think he
sleep.
wanted to introduce me in a better manner to the ladies he was with.
Okay. All right. So as you kept talking, when did you know he either wanted money from you or that you might be moving in the house with him? Like, take us through that conversation. Thank you guys for the gifts. And hold on before you stop. Hold on. So, everyone, please give Boss Life. Let's go ahead and get Boss Life up. Let's gift. A lot of people are in here. I don't really want
Thank
to be one of
you.
those hosts that start kicking everybody out, but it's her.
Too. So like what can you do? And I was just like, oh, I can help you out, you know.
Get your account now.
So the first time a TKO ever asked me for money, it wasn't during the poly auditions. During the poly auditions, I wasn't dancing. I had left the club. Once my ex left me, I was free, y'all. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. I'll go to the club when I need to make a little bit of money for my rent here and there. Do, you know, like I was just chilling back. And then he was just kind of like, well, you know, like I'm in this situation, like, you know, I don't really have no bread for the house like I need to get into. So like what can you do? And I was just like,
What?
oh, I can help you out, you know.
Okay,
And
so
that
on
was
one of
he.
your conversations, he's telling you he doesn't have any money. He needs some bread to get a new house. This is TKO.
Yeah, that's when Armani and Korea weren't really enjoying him or stopped messing with him during the poly audition time. And he was like pretty much.
That's because they got evicted from their house. So you got Korea and Armani and TKO, three full grown adults that could not pay their bills, that could not be financially disciplined enough to put their money together to maintain a roof over their head, to where he asked a 23-year-old, he was like 38, TKO was 37, 36, 37, as a 23, 22-year-old at that time maybe. Can she give him money? He don't got no money. He don't have any money. Three full grown adults cannot pay their own to keep a roof over their head. They got evicted. Red flag.
Much like I'm getting evicted, like I don't have nowhere to go. And I was going through my situation, and I was like, okay, well, I need to get to a place to live, like, so let's do it together.
So ignore Yetta. Yetta went on a whole 2 year spree, and I love Yetta. I love Yetta. I say what I say about Yetta. She, when I was on Bigo for that very short time, so short that you probably didn't know, I was on Bigo as a host. I ran to Yetta's agency. Yetta, to me, reeks business. I knew that Yetta wouldn't cheat me. I knew that she was going to be about her business. I knew that she was a person that I would want to be under. And if I do go back to Bigo, it would be under Yetta, ever. And Yetta went on she did her thing. I don't get why people did not agree with her, believe her, and did the way they did to her. I don't agree with it. I don't get it. I think it's got something to do with people being jealous because she's very pretty. That's my opinion. But girl, you ignore Yetta. I remember them girls was on the poly auditions was saying, "Well, I want to see how he is for myself." That was her experience. Blah blah blah. So you ignore red flag number two because Yetta was number one when she warned you. Two, the man came to you and said, Korea, well, you seen what was going on. You was watching. Korea, Armani, three, and TKO grown adults could not pay their bills. Go ahead.
You know, I'll get some money. And that's what I had did, you know.
Okay.
It took
So
a
when
while though. This is the problem. It turned into so much money because it took a while for TKO to be able to get his things together to get
See,
the
we didn't.
house. Because I didn't put my name on the house in Vegas. Like I'm not in Vegas, so the only way I was looking for houses and apartments during the time for us, but I couldn't do it because I would have to go to Vegas or people wanted me to send my money through Cash App.
Mm.
Like and it just wasn't matching up. So he was able to do it on his end because he was in Vegas. So it took a few months. So that's why the money ended up to be more because I was just going to work every day. You know, I was just like, whatever, you know, I have money. So that was it.
okay, so boss life. So when he first asked you for the money, you were comfortable with him asking you number one, right?
Yeah, because
You
she
Like
didn't
knew
when
she
he
see
could
him
do
first
what she
asked me
wanted.
for the money.
right because he's saying he broke. Because remember, when you first started seeing him, it was glitz and glamour. He living the good life. But now on the phone, he's telling you he's broke. What did you think?
Mm.
So I just thought of it like because he really told me that he gave the money to Armani, but she didn't pay them rent
See,
because he got an eviction.
there
They
you
got
go.
an
Don't
eviction.
let's not pass that by. There you go. Telling see he always gotta say something about the next chick. Already planted the seed. Oh, she ain't pay the bills, so I'm broke. Cause you know he don't want to look like a broke nigga. He on social media looking like he got Versace robes that they saying is from the swap meet. Timu hats that's supposed to be Gucci. So you don't want to have to tell the chick, the young girl, you broke. Oh, it's Armani's fault that we didn't get these bills paid. That girl took up all the money. I gave her all the money and she spent it. She didn't do the right thing. So automatically now you got the new girl that already on you, already looking at you and already want you. Now she looking at Armani sideways. Pay attention.
Eviction. So that means once you get an eviction, that means you didn't pay your rent for at least 2 months.
Jesus,
So
help us.
he was telling me that he was giving her the money from and I believed it because
Mm.
he's making the money on Bigo. He's making the money on Bigo, so I'm believing it. Like, oh, so where'd the money go? Like, you know, he's like, oh, I gave her the money to pay the bills. This is under her name, so she has to pay
All
the
right.
She
bills.
So let
lying,
me
man.
tell
That's
y'all something.
crazy.
Everybody that say dumb, you gotta go. None of that stuff in here. So let me tell y'all something. Especially for the little weirdos that don't hang around my room
No,
that
watch. Let
much.
me fast forward this. People trolling. But I can see. I can understand a 23-year-old. I mean, I did it. I did it like not giving nobody money, but I used the next guy to get over the last guy. I know who to look for. I know I'm like, oh, let me call this. Let me get in touch with this one. I was young. I'm gonna get in touch with this guy because I know he got enough sexual. I got enough attraction to him that's gonna bring back my light, like give me excitement. So she was already kind of into TKO at this point. They make it look good. I watch it like we entertain. So even though she knew damn well, she said 2 months you get evicted within 2 months. She had her own place. She know how this works. You have to not pay your bills for at least 60 days for them to be like, we're evicted. So she knew better. Her common sense kicked in, but those feelings for him, they made her real dumb.
And I was just like, yeah, I need to get an apartment too. So, what's up? Like, let's do it. And that was it.
Okay,
I
and
got my
also for my
money.
admins, let people have an opinion. If their opinion is not so disgustingly cutthroat, let them have an opinion. Not too much muting, not too much kicking. But if they saying bullshit, they gotta go. Disrespectful, got to go. Okay, so you're telling me, so admins, chill. Y'all know what to do. Let the girls have an opinion, but they can't be
So then my next messing with the guy, and he got stuck in the house. Remember? So he was the one that was seeing the eviction papers come in the mail. He was there, and she was not. So when I talked to him, he said she didn't pay. So
He
I don't know.
So
lying.
this is
He a
so listen to
liar.
this then.
He
You're
lied
talking
on
to a
me. He know
man
it's
that
easy
when
for
you
him to
look
lie
at
on
him, all you
Armani. I don't want to miss the interview, but let me say this: it's easy to lie on Armani because he backslapping a girl around the house. He beating her down. He secretly whooping her on anytime he get mad at the girl. She take it. She don't leave. She's still with the man today. It's easy to blame it on her because he knows she not leaving. She should have damn left, but he gonna blame it on Armani because he don't want to look like the bum nigga. And it's pretty sad. He asking a 23-year-old to pay his bills when you got Korea and you girl. But see me, 23-year-old me, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm picking it all up. I pick it up. I'm picking it up. I'm picking up that I'm taking care of them, these women, and you. And I ain't feeling it. I don't want to pay bills for some other chick to stay in. But then again, they're these poly wanting to be people. They're poly type of people. So they don't mind taking care of the next chick. I do. I don't want to nah, I ain't preparing a warm bed for the next woman.
you see him doing is balling till he fall. He balling. Clothes, jewelry, hair, music, cars,
Oh,
lights, camera, action. But as soon as he get on the phone with you, he started making you feel as
oh,
though,
he broke.
man, I got this girl on my side, gang, gang, already. Our money, man. I'm giving her the money already. Drip with your tea time. And she taking the goddamn money, man. And yeah, and
No,
spending the
he
money on
don't talk
trips.
like that.
I'm just
He
saying,
Girl, shut up.
because I'm just trying to, because I'm really pissed off because what's happening here, Boss
And the
Life,
next, you
is
know what?
from the
Hell, this
first
is my life. I'm gonna stop it again. Boss life, stop taking up for him. You doing what Korea do. Don't do it. You doing what Korea do. You falling in the trap. Stop taking up for him. Stop doing it. Stop giving him that. I wouldn't let a nigga know that I still care. You gotta stop doing that, girl. You better turn this around. Plus, you giving power to the situation. And then you'll become powerless. And you'll be more susceptible to go chasing him. You don't do that. It's the power of the words. Life and death is in the power of the tongues. In the book The Secret says, you can't control, I always say this, you can't control how you feel, but you can control the way you think about how you feel. So you got to change the way you think in order to change the way you feel. So when you start thinking, using your brain, oh, I don't want to get this man no power because all that's going to do is make me more attached to him and I can't, I'm too weak right now. I need to stop speaking it out of my mouth. Stop letting him know so much because the more I let him know, I start realizing I'm a little bit more weak to him and I be falling for him and I be wanting to call him and then I'll feel like a fool. So let me stop thinking like this. Let me stop thinking that this man cared for me and let me stop saying how much I care for him. You'll realize when you stop doing that, you'll have more strength. All right, let's go.
first conversations, he's already drawn a picture in your head that our money ain't shit. You get what I'm
I just
saying?
said that.
So now, before you even get in the house, you thinking of money, spending
Yup.
the money.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh well, I kind of felt bad. Like, why are
You
you in a,
feeling bad for
you're
him.
in a
He a
just
grown, stinking
that's
man.
bad. Like the both girls left you, and one you've been with forever. Like, so I was
I
like,
can't
all
help
right,
it,
well,
yo.
we both.
But this is the problem. You ain't you. That's what the problem is with a lot of us women. We ruled by our emotions. Men are logical. Women are more emotional. Try thinking like a man, acting like a woman. Start using your brain. When your heart not available for you to use because you too weak for him, use your head. Borrow your head. And what you stop doing is making excuses for the next person. You should have saw instead of seeing it, oh, I feel sorry for him because they not here. Think about that. Why they leave. Think about why they left in the first place. Think. Don't fall for these people. Nah. You gotta be thinking. You gotta use your head.
Need a place, so I'll help you out. And then when I got there, I had told him, to get back with Armani, and he hit her up on IG. So
It's like they want to be
Okay.
with
All
Armani.
right. All right. So now he asked you for your money. And remember, you just told us you weren't dancing at the time, right?
Where my money?
So whose idea was it for you to start back dancing?
well, I would only go sometimes. Remember, I would come late to the poly audition sometimes. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
late because I was trying to make money. Pretty much, he kind of was like, "Well, you can't be lazy." Like, he,
What?
which I
Yeah, I
don't. I'm
remember
not
him
mad at him
saying
because
that.
at the time I was really being lazy. I was really kind of like in a scared place to go back to the club because I'm like, I don't want to,
Wow.
go back to the club, and it's like, I'm just back in the same place doing the same
He
thing
put
that
her
I
back
know
in
is
that
not
club.
really good. And I was just like, okay, fine, because I know I needed the money anyway, and I was still in my own place, my own apartment. So I went back, but he just kind of like helped me get out of that funk.
He
But
put
he
her back
helped
in
you
that
get out of
club.
that funk and then helped you back in the strip
In
club.
the funk,
Right,
yes.
in the strip
In the
Well,
club.
funk.
yeah. So,
Okay. And so now while you're out of your funk in the strip club, you're making this money. And where's all this money going?
so now hold on. So now I'm making this money, and all this money,
She's so young.
is going to me. I paid some of my bills. Um, and yeah, that was it. I had to go to court. I owed about $5,000 in rent that I had to end up paying because I was also getting in trouble for my ex had left me like at the end of the month, and he takes all my money, so he didn't pay the rent, and then it was coming to the next month, so I didn't pay the rent, so I had to go to the court and take care of
So,
that. And then
okay.
when I was
So
leaving,
how
I
much?
had money.
Okay. How much money? I'm sorry to cut you off. Were you done talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How
wait.
much money?
So
Go ahead.
so during the time I was working and I was going to the club, P&D had came. Um
Hmm?
and so wait, hold on. Oh, no. So I had made the money, right? I had made money and I went to Vegas. This is the first time when I went to Vegas when everybody was thinking I was signing a lease, but I was really signing the Little Darlings paper. So this is when everybody think I was signing a lease, but I wasn't. So I went to
What's
Vegas
a
the first
little?
time, and then I came
What
back
she talking
home
about? A Little
because he
Darlings
didn't have.
paper. Armani worked at Little Darlings, but did you apply, or you mean a little paper like an application, or did you get the job? Like, what you mean? Clarify.
Have an apartment. He was still in Armani's house. So I came back home. So this is when TKO got to meet me. And I came back home, and while I was in Vegas, I told him, I said, no, I like the poly thing because Korean and Armani left me. And I'm like, this is the second time I try to get into poly and the girl leaves. This happened with my other ex. So I was like, no, I really want to do poly. Like, I really do feel like Armani's good people. Like, I want to be with her. And so he hit her up. He was like, oh, you really want to do poly with Armani? And I was like, yeah. And he went and hit her up. And
But this is what I gotta
they ended
say.
up getting.
She going. I press pause. She going to talk when I get done. So this is what I gotta say, because I'm not gonna just bash TKO when he don't do nothing. So I remember. I recall now, unless he lying to the live. I recall when they left. Armani Korea left. TKO and I before Bigo when he was on Instagram, same thing. He seemed to be doing him. He seemed, TKO on. He's gonna meditate. he gonna get spiritual. When he's by himself, that's when he gets close. I think that's when he seeks God more in his spirituality. I perceive that he don't be chasing them women. They come back to him because I remember Armani said she begged him back. So I don't know where boss life is like when she come into play when she's like get money back. Maybe maybe TKO might have been on the fence, and when she said get my Armani back, like, all right, let me enter that call. Let me just take her back. I don't know, because we didn't know that Armani was cheating or whatever. She had her new dude, so that was the reason why TKO really couldn't handle it mentally. So yeah, let's
I
finish.
went back to Boston, and once I went back to Boston, they got back together. So he already met me, and now he's back with her. So I never met her because she wasn't around. I told her to get back with him.
They all
I
want to
told
be
him
with
to get back
Armani.
with her, and he hit her up, sent her a nice paragraph. So then I went back to Boston, and now while I'm in Boston, she's with him. You know, they're rebuilding their relationship, and I'm in Boston making money because he was still in her house, and I can't stay in her house. That's her house. She wouldn't respect that. So I was still in Boston doing
Wait a
me, you know,
minute.
clearing out my
Wait a
apartment.
minute, Huzzy. What you mean? Now that's to me that sound like TKO talking. Could be wrong, but it sounds like TKO is saying she would not respect that, and that sounds like Armani saying that, because I think TKO wouldn't mind if she stayed in that other house, the green carpet. I think that's Armani saying she's not comfortable with boss life coming to the house. But here's my problem, girl. You up there getting money, giving money to them so they can live in a house that you're not even in. She don't got no say. And that's the same thing with driving his car. Like, you own, to me, you pay $30,000, you own him and the damn car. So for him, it's just a lack of knowledge. She don't really know the power she hold, and she don't know how to utilize it. She don't know how to utilize it, but she learning all this stuff she going through right now. I see it. I see it. I see this is making her obviously wiser, growing her up a little bit, making her smarter, because she need that. She jokes, she laughs, she fiddle feet, she all that. She jokes and laughs, but I think this is definitely helping those touch spaces.
And stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So let me go back just a little bit first. How much money did your ex take from you when he left?
Um, so I don't know because I just gave me and my ex with I would just give my ex money
Oh,
my ex the money every day. So I don't know. I don't know if my ex has over $1 million
that's
stashed up
messed up.
and he's just waiting to become rich. I don't know this stuff. You know what I mean? Like who really knows? Because all I know is that the one time that I did this dancing thing by myself, I made $30,000 within
What?
4 months.
So the
So
one
I don't
time you
know
do
how
it by
these.
Girl, I'm
yourself,
ready to go get him on the
you
pole.
made 30 in 4 months. So what you're saying is you made so much money, you were giving your ex so much money, you don't know how much you gave him over the course of 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor thing. She
All
was a
right.
very naive
Next
girl.
question. Explain to us what is Little Darlings.
It's one of the clubs in Vegas.
Okay. Okay. So also now, so you're dancing. When did P and D? So you met P and D on Bigo.
Yeah, during the poly auditions, me and P and D met, and I ended up, which I probably should never did, but I'm pretty sure that I went into her live one day, and I was like, "Oh, you're cool," like you know.
Okay. And so when she came out to Boston to hang out, so okay, so let me get this straight. So when you first went to Vegas, what was that conversation like? What conversation were you having with TKO to where you knew that you needed to come to Vegas and sign up for Little Darlings?
The conversation was more like, how am I going to continue my lifestyle here in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or
So
how am I gonna do? No, it was more so like,
Nah,
how am I
you
gonna
said
continue
it.
my lifestyle in Vegas? But how am I gonna have a job here in Vegas so that I don't have to continue to go back to Boston? Or when my lease is over in a few weeks, I don't have to be hotel to
Mm-mm.
hotel without someone helping me, because more so like TKO would just be like a driver. Like, he would just be the type of person who would be there, like
A
kind of like
pimp.
by my side, so
Ooh
I didn't
wee.
have to like be alone.
A pimp.
but my question is, when he told you you can't be lazy, what do you think that mean? When he tells you on the phone, well, you can't be lazy, what do you think that meant?
Wait, oh, when he told me like, like, don't get lazy, because I started getting like, I'm tired. I started telling him like, I'm tired. Like, I've been dancing for 5 years, 7 days a week for this nigga. Like,
Whoa.
I don't mind being by your side, but I'm only going to the dance club 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more so like, how are you tired? Like, Armani been dancing for 12 years, like, and you're washed up. It was like on
So
that
he had
level,
her
and I was
dancing.
just like, unfortunately, yes.
So
Sorry, but not sorry.
so so the conversation of you dancing again was coming up.
Excuse me.
So the
Um,
conversation of you,
yeah, that was my lifestyle. That was the way I made money. So yeah, like, it was, unfortunately, that was kind of like the thing, instead of me being able to say like, oh, I'm looking for a job right now, which I'm pretty sure I was. No, I worked at FedEx. I
Oh,
had
she
worked
did
at
work at
FedEx.
FedEx because I remember she was in the poly auditions and she was saying she was work. I thought it was UPS, but I remember her saying, I remember that, and I always thought that's what she did. Later on in the poly auditions, then I found out she was a stripper. But yeah, I remember her saying that she was working for one of those. Um, yeah, and it's sick that he had her dancing and she was tired. It just makes me see things different. Even though I heard this before, like I see things different. Like she was naive and she was really they really had it's like slavery. You had her working all hard for you. Yo, he used her up. Yo, he used her. He used her.
But I was I was way too like stuck on the dancing thing, and I knew I wasn't gonna make money from FedEx fast enough. So I don't know if I
mm-hmm.
complained to him or something, and he was like, probably like, just go back to dancing. Or no, no, no. FedEx wanted me to work from 6 o'clock at night to 12 in the morning. And I was like, I can't work from 6 to 12. I'm trying to work at the dance club from 9 to 2. I'll work from 12 to 6, like 12 p.m. to 6 or 9 p.m. to 3 p.m. But it was just too late in the night. I wasn't going to be making enough money, and I still needed my extra money on the side. I wanted a regular job to prove, I was doing what I was supposed to do, but I
Mm-hmm.
was also my money on the side. So I had to quit the FedEx job, and that's when I just started dancing again
Nah,
full
he told
time.
you to
And I
do
was
it.
only dancing only so much. I was just staying home. Um, to only make so enough money, and he probably has said like, oh, you should just work a little more so you can make the money faster, like,
Faster.
you need this apartment now, like, you don't have time to sit around, you're about to lose your place.
No, he was trying to get her to make that money and do it
Okay,
quick
so
for him. I don't buy it. I think he was trying to get her, of course, so she won't lose her place. But they wasn't planning on that. She was supposed to come up there. Yo, he used this little girl. I
now
don't
he's
care what
helping
y'all
you
say.
double
She's
up
a
your
good girl.
hours. You're in Boston. You're about to lose this place. But when did you guys agree that it should be wise for you to move over? Like, and what month is this also at the time?
So the month I was supposed to move there was gonna supposed to be like maybe the beginning. I ended up moving around August. Um, so I was supposed to originally move there, like, I think in the middle of June or the beginning of July. It might have been the beginning of June, but he couldn't get the thing fast enough. He was gonna get one CPN, and he sent the guy the money. He showed me he sent the guy the money, and the guy never got back to him. He got a CPN scam, and the second CPM work took a little bit longer, but it worked out, and that was when they finally moved. So it just
Okay,
took
so
long to.
he's already in a house where he's getting evicted, and now he's working on another house where he got scammed from his first CPN, and then he ended up buying another CPN, and now they're moving in the house. So how much money do you feel as though you contributed to him moving into this next house at the time?
Already? Like, what do you mean? Just
To
in
this, oh
general?
yeah, yeah. How much money so far had you given him in August?
Uh, well, in August, that's like when I was done giving him money. I had already made all the money.
Well, remember in September now we have a lot of receipts of you giving him a lot of money in September.
Yeah, so on August, I wasn't really back from Boston. I had already given him probably like 25,000.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So now he's getting this new house. So you moved in August. So if you had already given him, so what was before I jump, what was the reason you're supposed to give him 25 grand? Why?
I was gonna give him the money, for the apartment. This is for us to have the rent paid, us to have the apartment. There was no talk about him having the money for anything but importance, anything but what
Just like
benefited
Yetta.
us.
The money was supposed to go to a
Mostly
house. She sounds just like reminiscent of Yetta. It was supposed to go to a certain thing.
me. So the only time that I approved of TKO taking my money to do something was when he needed a little extra money for a music video. He had asked me, can I go back to Boston and make some money, because he really wants to do this music video, but he only has so much money at the moment, which I should have stopped him and been like, but I just gave you this much money. But I wasn't thinking, sometimes boss life is weird.
No, you ain't. Let me tell
So
you why. Cause he already screwed your head. He already did it to you. You know what I mean? He already did that. He already got to your heart. So you're not. I mean, you are dumb, but I'm not trying to just tear boss life down, because I know exactly how he got in. If you was thinking in your right mind, you would have been like, maybe you would have clicked in. Yo, no, I just gave you 25,000. Now he getting greedy. Now he asking for you to finance his music videos, frivolous shit. But yet, remember, he just said Armani didn't pay the bills. No, pay attention. It's him. Look, he's spending the money on a dumb video. Teen nowhere. Went nowhere. It got him nothing.
I didn't ask about it or whatever. He's like, oh, I'm just getting this money from Bigo. Like, he always is just waiting on a Bigo check, pretty much. So I'm like
Oh,
I went back
okay.
to
So
Boston because he needed a little extra bit of money, 5,000 or something, to do a video with his friends. So I was like, sure, I'll help you this one time. I had already kind of wanted to leave the house because I didn't like how it was flowing. Like, I already told y'all, we went to Walmart the first time. This is when I first gave money, first met Armani. I asked, can I have this pillow to put on my bed? I'm thinking I'm about to decorate the room, make it look real nice. Just gave you how much motherfucking money? Excuse me, how much money, my friend? I just gave you all this cash. I'm thinking I'm about to, decorate this room very nice. You're about to buy me some things. Maybe take me to get my hair done. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's have a good life. Like, if we have to worry about going back to the dancing club to make $10,000 in a few months, we can do that. But in the meantime, we're okay. You know what I mean? This is so I was like, okay, so we went to Walmart. He's like, oh, well, I already took you to get the bed. The bed was $1,000. So let's see what we could do or something. I don't know. And he was like, do you want this blanket? This is our Walmart. So first of all, I'm using a Walmart blanket. I'm not ungrateful or anything, but you should just be like, oh, go on Amazon and pick out what you want. You've invested a lot you can take care of yourself. Just pick out what you want, you know. You can pick out a nice blanket. You don't need to be buying a Walmart blanket. You know, I asked him for a pillow, one of those throw pillows,
A
and
pillow?
he was like, he's basically said no. And I'm like, you know, like I didn't say nothing about it because I'm already very much like, I'm not like childish anymore. Like before I'll be like, damn, like you won't give
That
me the
ain't
pillow, like that's
childish.
kind of messed up. So I just was like, let him do it. I just left it what it was. And then I remember going into, we went into like the hair aisle, and you know, I'm a curly hair girl. I love to wear my hair curly. So I'm like, oh, I need this hair product right here. He
Damn.
talking about no. So not
So that
only did I watch
TKO
y'all.
Condone, Antonio Keller. So don't bullshit about how you such this godly person. Stop lying on God, okay? She gave you all that money and you told her no over a throw pillow, a little, I don't care how two if it, I mean $15, $200. She gave you 30K and she can't get a pillow, but you got, she said $5,000 for a music video she worked for. You are not a good person. In Korea, you are disgusting too. You're nasty. You're trifling. You're terrible. You're a hoe. You a hoe to me. You are. Because you condone this and you sit and you shade boss life. The child, because I don't care. She grown, but I see her as a child. She just became legal to drink almost 3 years ago. Because she about to be 24 this month. So she just not too long ago was able to go in a liquor store and get something to drink. She was like naive. He took advantage of her. He purposely, intentionally had sex with her because he wanted to make sure she was weak and ready to take advantage of her. And he did. She gave you that extra money to go get a dumb music video that went nowhere. And you can't let her get a pillow and some hair supplies? Let's keep going.
The new brand new gold pillows they have on their couch are from that day we went to Walmart. So he told me I couldn't get a gold pillow for my, I mean, not a gold pillow, a gray pillow for my bed because my bed was gray. So I was trying to decorate it, and I already brought some decorations for my house. But now
Your
I'm
house,
you're
yeah.
gonna go grab gold pillows for your couch to make your living room look
Go ahead.
nice. And him and Armani were picking it out. Like they're picking out stuff for the pool. They're picking out, you know, different things. I'm watching them just be able to decorate their home with my money. And Armani's the one that's looking at the stuff on Amazon. That's not
See,
fair. You're not asking
stop
me
it
to go.
right the fuck there because y'all always be taking up for our money. Desiree, y'all take up for that wench and y'all act like she innocent. And even you, Empress, yeah, you act like Armani is innocent. Her name is Desiree. Fuck this fake name stuff, this imaginary fake name he gave her. She taking the money too, right? She taking the money, denying her to get the stuff she want, a throw pillow. She want to decorate it with her money. And you buying stuff, girl, how would you feel? Armani is complicit and she a trash too. She a tramp too. She
Look
is.
up stuff on Amazon that I want to put in the house and
You
involving me.
is.
Like if I'm gonna be here with you, you know, I put this
You
money into
wear
your
too.
hand. That's rude. So
Mm-hmm.
then you know, she also was able to get body wash and, you know, certain stuff that she
Wow.
needed for her hygiene. And I'm
It's an
like
air.
I'm asking for you for something and you don't want to give it to me, but you can go over here and offer her this and that. So that was one thing I realized, you know. And then another thing was like she would go to the supermarket and they like it would kind of be under her terms, you know, like what she wanted to buy. And I'm like, this is not how I roll.
So these
You know
people
what I
are
mean? Like
fake
I'm
and phony and they live in their imagination. So they wanted to play pretend, because he always talk about his vision, that that's their money. They acting like that's their money. While she working in the strip club, don't even want to. She had a real job, she said. And she worked, you talk her into go to the strip club because you knew intentionally that you was gonna work her pockets. That first year, he knew he could take advantage of you. And not only you, But Armani, she know better, and she going to buy her stuff as a woman with your money, with her money. But she this is foul, y'all. This is so trifling.
I'm grown. Like when my man sent me to the store, like I do what I want. Like, and I'm not eating. We're not doing hot pockets. You know, when I first went
Mm-mm.
there, it was hot pockets and frozen sausage. Like that's not how we
Like
moving.
Yetta said,
You know what I mean? Like certain things in this house, like in like freedom, or don't go that
I
way.
gotta stop it again because
So
they TKO always holler how much knowledgeable he is. Y'all pay attention. He talking about how knowledgeable he is. Listen, let that come from somebody else first. In order for it to be believable, the shit gotta come from somebody else's mouth. They gotta tell you how knowledgeable you are. You can't. It don't work if you telling everybody how knowledgeable you are. It sounds fraud. And for weak, maybe dumb, weak-minded people, they might. Yeah, yeah, you are knowledgeable. No, this nigga is not knowledgeable. He's not smart. They don't even know how to buy healthy food. They buying processed food every night. They going to the restaurants, ordering DoorDash every night. But this 23-year-old girl know to cook home cooked meals. He don't even know the value of healthy food. He feeding her, well, Reese's baby. We all think it's Reese's baby. The child. Let's just say the baby. Feeding the baby the type of stuff they eating. Teriyaki chicken. They had that the other night. All they do is eat out. They eat fast food. They don't know what's in that food. They don't eat good, healthy foods. This man is the one y'all say is knowledgeable. Y'all agree with him that he's knowledgeable. But he don't do nothing knowledgeable, though. Y'all are weak. Y'all are easily influenced. But peep how Boss Life, ever since she went up in there, she been cooking home-cooked meals.
Okay.
yeah, I was upset. I was like, so when he asked me, oh, can I go back to Boston? I was like, yeah, fine, freedom. Like,
Then
let me
he
go back
tried
to
to get her
Boston.
to
Let me have
leave.
my phone in Boston real quick. And that's when that was the second time that was the only time that I agreed to having TKO use my money for something
Okay,
of
well,
his means.
so let's stop for a second so we can all get into this. So now I'm starting to see the disconnect. First phone conversations you have with him, he tells you that he's giving our money the rent money, and she's taking all the rent money and not paying the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go hustle up money on your own.
Yeah,
You
excuse
go
me.
hustle up all this money. You say it was 25 grand in August. You give the money to him. You finally move in the house, and these two grown adults are basically
Right.
strong arming your money.
Mm.
You can't buy shampoo. You can't buy a pillow for your bed. You can't
Yeah.
buy things, but she's able to buy pillows, shampoo, lotion, hygiene. She gets to
Yeah,
spend all the
they decorated the remember they decorated the pool. They had all these stuff to go outside on the
And
pool.
then they ask you to leave.
I don't, just certain things. Like I don't know what they were, what else they were deciding
I
to
will whoop
have,
that
on their own
man.
time, or what they were ordering off of
Girl,
Amazon when I'm not looking. But I was just
I
like,
would.
like you
Mm.
can't expect me to save all this money. I just gave you
I
how much
can't.
money so we can move into apartment. If you have extra money, you should understand that I'm running out of the certain things that I need. I'm not just in Boston spending my money on random things and just blowing bag. I'm saving this money so I can make sure when the people ask for the rent, it's paid. So if you're having extra money, you
And
should
what
you should
Yetta
be nice
say?
enough to
What Yetta say? He was late on the rent. I played that when I started this live. I played Yetta when she talked about how he had all the money, would not pay her bills, and was late. Armani asked if he paid the rent, and he said no. I'm gonna pay it on Monday or Tuesday. And Yetta was like, "You can't even pay the rent." And that's when he was getting ready to go to the back seat, but Armani sped off so the door could shut and he couldn't hit her. But she said that. But yet, pay attention. The nigga said Armani didn't pay the bills. Man, this is some trash. He
say,
he can
hey,
mess around
you've
and
been
get.
working for this long. Do you
Mm,
need this,
my
this,
bad.
and that? You know what I mean? Like I'm
so you
lucky I
are
had brought extra toothpaste.
they wouldn't even get you no damn toothpaste.
I just didn't have to ask because I had a little bit. But when I
You
had to
had a little
ask,
bit.
Girl,
yeah,
This is so
I did
sad.
ask him for like deodorant one day, when I didn't have a job. But I was just like, it was like I didn't ask for nothing because the first time I did, it was on some like weird stuff. So it was corny.
So you give 25 grand, and if you ask for something, we're gonna have a problem with you.
So,
Basically.
well, it was like, yeah, pretty much. It was just like, no, like, and I'm just
No.
like, I don't want to be like a, like a brat and like start an argument about this, like in the random because, like, why would I, maybe
She
I
wasn't
don't
trying to
know
make
what I was
noise.
thinking. Maybe I was just like, oh, okay, no, like, all right, fuck you, like, I don't, because I'm so used to just buying my own stuff and getting my own stuff. Like, I'm not about to beg you for nothing. I
Right. She
understand
didn't want
that's
to start
wrong, but
problems, but
like,
she saw
imagine.
that she was being taken advantage of, but she did not want to make too much noise. She watching these two people who lived in this earth longer than her take full advantage of her. Peep game. They took advantage of her and then asked her to go home. And y'all say Armani is innocent. I'm gonna cut this off at some point and take it, do it, go live a little earlier because ain't nobody in this motherfucking live hardly, not even hardly. So, but I don't care. Y'all gonna hear it on the playback. Y'all thinking Armani is innocent. Y'all want to ignore the signs, ignore the reality. She just as complicit and a user as TKO. They both know what's up. They both go into cahoots and they both taking advantage of people. They got a team right here and they doing it to people. But this is the wrong girl and that's why I'm hoping she press charges on these people. I'm hoping that she do what she need to do. And this is at 48:57. I'm gonna do this a little earlier. I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna live again. Let me write that down. All right. Let me write that down. I'll start off right here. 48:57. I'm gonna close it out. But they took advantage of Boss Life, and Armani is complicit. Armani was with TKO. I understand now a lot more why Boss Life keeps bringing up Armani. For one, when she first came, first impressions are lasting. He first told her Armani wasn't paying the bills. So now she got this bad look. She looking at Armani like sideways, like you won't, she looking at Armani sideways. And then she watching these two people deny her of her essential needs, like deodorant, toothpaste, a pillow to lay her head. He complaining about how much the bed costs, but why? You didn't buy it. She bought it. And then he want a video. He want to spend money on a video, but don't want to spend money on a pillow for her. And she feeling bad and don't want to ask him for some toothpaste. I really want to keep going. It's so late. I might go to 3:30 or something. Let me keep going.
Imagine arguing about it in the middle of Walmart. Like, I was just like, okay, like,
But
I'll get my
25
own shit.
grand, but 25 grand, Boss Life, in the future, I really hate that they took advantage. I really hate that
They exactly.
that TKO and
See,
Armani
because
took advantage
Empress
of you.
was on. She was saying, or she was telling everybody in a live before this interview. She kept saying Armani is a victim, or and basically Armani is a victim. She's brainwashed. He got her when she was younger. So that's the excuse everybody give her. But now that Empress is getting the story of it all, she's starting to see. Hopefully that Armani a victim turned abuser, honey. After year 5, not I don't even give you, after year 1. I don't give you no excuse. I don't give a fuck. I'm a woman too. We human. We're not alien. You know alien. We speak the same human language. We all got conscience. I don't give people that loan. You ain't getting that loan. After a while, you know what you doing. It ain't no 17 years and I'm still looking at her as a victim. Hell no. I never did. You like getting hurt, girl? Like you must like it. So no, I'm not buying it. But yeah, Empress was doing that for her money, giving her that victim stuff. But she sound a little different now.
You and your money in that moment. I really hate that for you because you're a young
Like,
girl coming into a new space, and these two grown adults standing over you telling you thanks for the 25 grand, but no, you can't have soap.
Right. So it's like, and then yes, that's even another example. Like I brought my own soap bar
What?
because I just have this stuff with me, you know. But think about it.
Normal
I brought
people do.
5 pieces of luggage. If another girl only brought one piece of luggage or a backpack, she might not have soap in her backpack. She might not have shampoo. You know, I just had these things because I had a whole apartment full of things. So I have this stuff. But we also got to understand that how am I just supposed to know? Armani did ask me for a towel and a washcloth, you know, like, do I want that? Blah, 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 blah. She offered it to me, but I already had my own towel with me. I already brought my own towel. I already brought my own washcloth. Um, but like, am I just supposed to start using people's body wash out their shower? No,
Okay,
everybody
so
got their own stuff. You know, we are
okay.
grown.
Right.
So this is my question. Do you feel as though when you give your money to TKO that he gives a large amount or some amount to Armani?
So, well, I don't know. I don't know that to be true, but I do know that they share a bank account. So, I don't think that they give a large amount of money. I think that Armani waits around and for so long and they be broke. So whenever they come across a little bit of cash, you know, she's going to make a card and talk to him about it, and he's going to cash app it to her or tell her to take the bank card, because that was what was happening. He was
Mm.
saying, here's the bank card, buy pretty much what you want. Oh, anything Armani was saying for the house, he was talking about here, 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 you know.
All right. So
So
now let's talk
go ahead
about the
about the
food.
money.
So he took me to the supermarket like a few times. Like when I first went there, he spent like $100 a few times. Um, I think it was because I told him like, oh, can I like make food for you or cook for
All
you?
right,
You know,
stop
I
for
was
just a
thinking like,
second. Let's reset. Hold on, let's reset. Everybody, let's go ahead and give Boss Life some gifts, please. I'm definitely going to give her gifts as well after the interview is over. But out of respect, I know everybody 25. I gave y'all 25 G's. The least you can do is welcome me into the home, Armani. That's what you're saying.
yeah, like at least you could do it, be it like, oh, I'm going to the supermarket. What do you want? What do you like? Like, I'm gonna go get some things. You know, even if you didn't want to ask me
Selfish.
what I like, you can say, oh, I got these things. Anything
They
in the
both
fridge, you
selfish.
can eat it. If you need soap, there's this and that there. The only thing that was free to open to me was hair. Like if I wanted to flat iron my hair so I can look cute for the camera, you know. And I'm just like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, who says that every girl that comes into your house is gonna want to come on Bigo so that they can make money and cash
Mm.
out and feed themselves with it? Don't remind you that when you make money on Bigo, if you make $100 in one day, it still takes a day or two to get back into your bank account.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry this happened to you. But
Yeah, it just opened my eyes, and these are things that I was trying to like, you know, open his eyes about and really let him know, like, you know, this is just grown adult things, you know, like.
Shouldn't have to.
But I don't think that he really didn't want to listen. Like he really thinks I was coming for Armani, and I was just trying to speak on the
He's
fact, like,
stupid. Usually
you really must have.
he not smart. Like I've been saying, TKO he don't got that much intelligence. He's not very intelligent. I don't know if it was the pimp life. He spent too many years secluded into pimp life. You ain't learned the basic essentials to life, like healthy food, at least healthier. None of us eat. I mean, I don't eat perfect, but you got to know how to cook. Armani needs to learn how to cook, dog. You should know how to. You should cook more. I heard her say on Thanksgiving, and she joked about it. Oh, I just well, I help if you need. Girl, you grown. You ain't no kid. What you mean? You are not a child. You a grown woman. You should also participate. So they not smart. Boss life is seeing it. I'm glad somebody's seeing it. I've been seeing this man is not smart. Yet I seen it. He ain't somebody that tell you they intelligent, I wouldn't trust it. It's not about what you say about yourself. Even the Bible, I always go back to the Bible, right? Jesus said, "Who do men say that I am?" Okay? It's about what people say. It's you get the real tea when somebody say it about you, not what you say. I can tell 1,000 people I am so intelligent. How that first of all, how that sound? It don't even come out right. Just like I'm sketchy about Boss Life saying how pretty she is. I'm beautiful, you know. Like I'm careful about that. I'm careful about that. It just first of all it's just kind of like it just don't it's not fitting. It's not fitting. It's not fitting. So yeah. We're going to stop at 3:30 and we're going to pick up earlier so that we can make sure somebody it's too late. It's like 3:23 a.m. on the East Coast. So it's real late.
No homegrown training if you don't know this stuff.
All right, relax, babe. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you
All
okay?
right, you everybody. Thank you. Okay, so everybody, let's at least get it to 7K. Let's push it to 10, you guys. But let's go. Let's go. Are you comfortable, Boss Life?
She in Boston. She in the
Yes, I'm
city.
fine. I
Okay,
love this conversation, y'all.
good. It's
In the
conversations with
car, girl. You
Empress.
gotta watch out.
I make a
Okay,
lot of sense.
you
I'm
do.
telling you.
We keeping you on the right track. So, because I know sometimes when you get excited, you like to go. So I'm just trying to keep you like on track so we can keep our audience. So you guys, let's go ahead and run her up. Let's go. And they say you're doing great. They say we're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're in the house. You've already up to 25K, and all you want is some soap and you want some food. So let's talk about the food, princess. Let's go. Let's get to the food.
Yes.
All right. So were you able to buy food? Were you ever hungry? What's going on with the food?
Um, was I ever able to buy food? No, I was never able to buy food. I never had my own money. If I wanted to have food,
Mm.
I would have to like pretty much like we went to the supermarket like one or two times, and I would get like something basically to cook for that night. Um, but it was never like
That's crazy.
like we're about to cook every night. Like I don't know what these people want. You know what I mean? The one time we went to the supermarket and I had made something. I was like, oh, gonna make something for us, like TKO, like we cook for the family or whatever. And he didn't like it. Like he wanted everything off the food. Like he wouldn't even let me
Weird.
take the stuff off the food after he told me he didn't like it.
Super
It got into a
weird.
big argument on live. So then I was just like, you know what, like fuck him, like I'm never cooking for that man again, type of thing.
Weird,
And
man.
I just was like, fine, like the food thing is over. I don't know if the next time I went to the supermarket I just bought enough stuff for me, and then um if I wanted, like if he would go to a fast food restaurant, McDonald's or something, it would be like at a random ass time. Like it was never like I could feel comfortable going up to him like, oh, can I have some money, like I'm hungry. Or he would be like, oh, here's this amount of money so you could have it, like. And I was just like, it was just weird. So,
She went from
and if we
bad to
went to
worse.
McDonald's or something, it was like I could only get a cheeseburger and fries.
Mm.
I can't get a cheeseburger, a chicken nugget, and a French fry because the chicken nugget is too much. And I was just like,
But he can get a
what?
$5,000 video on somebody else's wallet. But he can pay for yeah, on somebody else's dime. See, that's so selfish, yo. He is very selfish. So is Armani. I cannot stand no selfish ass person. I don't do them. Her her money, and she
Like,
laughing.
you gotta let me, I have to be full at least. So he was already mad at me because for the food thing, because I won't fast for 2 days. I'll fast for one day. I'll fast under my own will, but I'm not fasting because I think I'm fat. I'm fasting because I decide to. Nothing here makes me want to feel like I need to be skinny for you. So I wasn't doing it. I'm like, I need 3 meals a day no matter what. I'm not gonna function well without eating something. That's just how I am. I think,
That
you
girl
know, I
love
have
food.
problems. And I'm telling him this stuff. So he was already upset with me because I'm not doing the fasting thing. And I'm just like, you can't be hungry. Like, you know, one thing you can't do is flex and not eat. It ain't gonna work.
All right, let me pause it.
So yeah, that
Yep, I'm gonna come back to this. But Boss Life loves food. That girl eat every time I see her go on live. She eating, and as I said, they be wanting these thick girls. They be wanting these hippie girls, hips, tits, and all that. They want all the looks. He got all these girls around him that got weight on them, but you don't want to feed them. That's demonic. All that's demonic. Finding a victim to abuse, like that's just finding a victim like her to abuse. Taking her, basically, she was just your cash cow. She brought you money. That's it. And then, like he say, eat his ass. He wants somebody to just use. But this is a good dude. Yo, I'm telling you, he might think he getting away with that Pepper Mill restaurant where he recording women without them knowing. The waitresses all up under their legs, and the people in the people that's at the restaurant, the customers, and he might think he getting away with it. In Korea, for her to say on live tonight, and I will be playing that soon, for her to act like that's cool to do, that she was just like, that was bigger than it should have been. She just brushed it off like it's okay to record people secretly, women, without them knowing, looking up their dress. You creepy female. And she only doing that because she was lined up with TKO. I just see who you are though. I see the character you have, and you trash. Your parents did a terrible job, Korea. Your dad and mom did a bad job on you. I'm sure your dad cheated on your mom, okay? Your mom, your Asian mom. I know your dad was cheating on her. He was sleeping with a woman, probably a black woman, darker than her. Dark, dark. Yeah, cuz sometimes y'all men be looking for women to, you just be looking at the way they look. But we gonna get back into this. These dudes, you totally took advantage of this girl. Boss Life, I speak it in Jesus' name. Like I know I've been cussing a lot. I don't like playing with the Lord. I don't like playing with the Lord. But I need you to try to get your money, girl. I need you to gag them. You know how he choked you, girl? He choked you up in that room. I need you to gag this man and Armani. Take the food out that baby stomach too, baby. I don't care, girl. I done been through so much this last 3 years, girl. I'm asking for more love. Because the stuff I went through, it really made me can't stand some people, have hate them. And I ain't good. I don't want to say it, but it's true. I need you to dispute those charges. Call the bank. Like, quit sitting back saying, I can't do nothing, girl, when you ain't even try. Call that motherfucking bank. Call your bank and tell them it was fraud. Take him to court. If you don't want to get press charges on that man, all right, well, take him to court and get your money back. Because they did you dirty. Anyway, I'm going to pick up. We left off where we left off. Make sure y'all tune in when I go live. I'm going to schedule it. All right, peace.